Finally, we haven't played golf for too long now. It was almost the entire month now.
Even better, we play a hole-in-one special map today. I got that idea last game and our viewer said that he'd love to see it. So here we are now. Rules here look different than in previous games. It's not about who will get the least amount of shots, but who gets the most hole-in-ones.
Nice nickname there, Bucko, and thanks for the free win. Have you seen my trick shots? I will obliterate you two pussies.
Karma has embarrassed you numerous times on this channel already, so I'm not worried about that.
So what's the plan? This is the map we play in November. On December, we will play a Christmas map. And what about January? A New Year's map? Is there even something like that?
Not really, but I'll probably look out for something party-themed and set it up so we could stay in the mood while playing it.
That's assuming we all make it into the new year.
Very funny, Trump. You're also an old fuck, so our chances of survival are pretty close.
So what is the difficulty here? Will it be a map for babies or will it be actually challenging?
You know, I'd prefer it to get harder with each hole, but it's made by some player in Steam Workshop, so it could go either way. But this one seems pretty fair. It's easy to mess up, as you can see.
Nah, that was only because you are built like Slender Man, so you have no power in your swing. Let me show you how it's supposed to be done.
Nice one, fat ass.
This is exactly what I was talking about in the intro.
It's better to overshoot a shot than to undershoot.
What?
I'm not sure if that's true. It has the same outcome.
Holy shit, I can't believe that I am saying this, but Joe was the closest to the hole than the two of us. What the fuck?
It doesn't really matter who was the closest. The rules are set and done, so we can just skip forward to the next hole.
What the hell is this spiral thing, my bobber? Weird.
Why the hell am I lab rat again? And to answer your question, Joe, it's the tricky part in this hole. You have to find the best possible trajectory and power to finish where the hole is. If you go too much to the side, just like I did, you're done with your chance of getting a point for a hole-in-one.
Looks like we are all still drawing because Joe isn't making it in.
Oh yeah, then look at this. You hater.
Great job, Fossil. You somehow didn't meet the expectations, which were already extremely low for you.
That I agree with. However, we didn't take advantage of that. So he is still as good as we are in terms of score. Off to the next one.
Now what the hell is this piece of crap? Oh, all right. It seems doable.
By the way, I have a fun fact for you all. I did my calculations in free time, and the full compilation of our entire life is Strange series, which will probably come out in November, depending on how fast we will get the remaining 2 episodes done. Will be over 5 hours long. Can you believe that? I wonder how many people will commit to watching the entire thing.
Nice try there, Barry, but
Thanks,
I would
man.
say that they all should commit, or at least put in the background while doing chores or just playing some Stardew Valley. It spanned for almost the entire channel length, so it will be a great throwback to how we evolved and how many times we upgraded our mics. And also, if you put in on background, you are most likely to not skip the ads, so that means increased ad revenue, and ad revenue on a 5-hour-long video will be immense.
Can you just stop yapping about money every time when we talk about something nice? Money isn't everything, dude, and what matters most is if people love you, and Ukraine too. That's why we send them money, because we don't need it anyway.
Holy shit, this explains our economy state so much.
You gotta be joking, right? Out of the last 4 holes, I've been a lab rat 3 times. This is definitely unfair. What the hell?
It makes sense considering how much this map looks like Yemen before you went ahead and nuked every square foot of it.
Screw off, you chunky piece of shit. You may not have started any wars, but you didn't end any either. Biden did more to end wars than you ever could.
Speaking of Joe, he has the chance to capitalize on our skill issue, but I bet he's too goddamn dumb to actually do it. Just watch him lose his marbles.
Now, how is that for losing my marbles, you fat shit?
That was a fair one, I'll give it to you.
Would you look at that? Ironically, the last person is the first one in the current scoring system. Man, I love to see that the only time Don is winning anything doesn't actually matter.
Yes, it's exactly like in 2020 when we added those 20 million fake voters.
What?
You know, Joey, how the guy always has the jokes. Akin. Joe Nate fuere que ne monoco.
What the fuck did you blurt out of your mouth?
Now, I will again capitalize on your failures.
Capitalize, Joe. Capitalize.
Yep, what he said.
Great job at not doing that, Joe. I just need to get in the bag 2 times to overtake your sleepy ass, just like I did in every poll before Kamala took you out of the race by brute force.
You literally wrote a resignation letter, Don. Stop making it look like Kamala is some villain straight out of a cartoon with some devious activities going on behind the scenes.
Barry, do you think Joey has the capability to read, let alone write something like that? Why would he drop out a race when he could just do it for shits and giggles? It's not like he cares about the donkey party. He only cares about the prices for ice cream and probably wants to remove all the security cameras from the elementary schools. And I can assure you, I will affect one of the two issues, but which one we will see in the future.
Yeah, no, if I really wrote what I think Kamal would lock me in the White Room again, and Lord knows I can't have that. I like being in pain, but that's something no mortal can withstand without going insane. I lost one of my few last pieces of humanity left inside it. What happens in the White Room is a torture, a psychosis. The physical pain turns to the mental burning pain, and then it starts to drill in your spiritual self, and it does it just so slowly for the period of 15 days, 14 hours, 34 minutes, and 47 seconds, until you finally get tied up, blindfolded, and be in a trunk and getting left stranded and stripped from all your possessions and clothes in the middle of Grand Canyon at 2 a.m., and then just passing out. And then you're waking up all empty inside, and you're forced to do more paperwork in the Oval Office. But yeah, other than that, it's all good in the hood.
I don't know how to say it, Joe, but I really, and I mean really do feel absolutely nothing about it. And I don't give a single fuck about your whining. That just sounds like a regular walk to school back in my day.
And it looks like we have Daily Joe rant ticked off, so we are about to end the video after the next hole.
If he didn't went on that rant about something he probably dreams about, we would end the video anyway. So what the hell is your point?
Dude, I'm just thinking out loud to fill out the video. Did you ever hear my speeches? That's what happens when I actually think before I speak. And I know with your grumpy ass you would get on my ass for it and attack me verbally every chance you get because you feel so bad about yourself that you have to find excuses for your inner hate and take it out on everyone in your surroundings. That's also why you are in your third marriage, you swine.
I ain't trying to listen to all that bull crap. Editor, fast forward to the next hole or you're getting fired. I'm so glad we ain't running by regular rules, because I'd be absolutely butt-fucked.
Whoa, dude, can you chill with these little remarks of yours? You're always making everything gross, and with those comments, you can really easily get us demonetized for good. Or we will start censoring you, but that's kind of not getting along with your whole presidential goal.
Ha ha ha, yes!
Of protecting the First Amendment. It would add additional workload. And we would much prefer that additional time being put in the quality of the final product than spending it on taping your criminal mouth. You really do talk like you've been to jail, but you only spent 20 minutes in there.
Blah, blah, blah. Watch if I give a fuck. The game restarts and we're back to the start with Joe. I'm not even surprised that in some cool-ass challenge like this, you are the one that sucks donkey balls. Even the sleeper creeper got your ass.
Sleeper creeper? Oh, wow. We've been running this channel weekly since last August, and I never once heard you call Joey a sleeper creeper. You genuinely surprise me with your creativity sometimes. Shame all of your creative department goes to such a bullshit things like insults instead of making an actual policy that hold its own ground well.
This policy that shut the fuck up, Barry. We're here to play a fucking golf game, not to enact a new law. Are we?
Joe, wake up, you do not talk like this. Donald, what the fuck have you been doing to him for the past couple of months? He changed from your biggest hater to your kiss ass.
I do not expect you to understand our brotherhood, Barack, so I'll just make it as simple as I can for your empty head. Back when Joe was still in the race, we were rivals but not enemies. We had to fight because that's what real men do when they're challenged. Putting that aside, though, the part one of the map is over with me. And Joe tied in the first place, and Barack has the same amount of hole-in-ones as the bitches he gets. See y'all in 3 days or in a week, depending on what video we will upload first.
I can still win this. It's just hole 6, so most of the map is still before us.
Yeah, but you forgot to take one very important metric into account.
And what is that, Joe?
We're a massive skill issue.
Hey, fuck you, buddy. And nice shot, by the way, Trump. Well, now we know Joey won't stay at the first place.
It was because wind wasn't in my favor. It's all con.
Just like Democratic Party, huh?
My guy, there's no wind in golf with your friends. Well, unless there is fan, that is. We've seen how it works in the bouncy castle, but instead of talking about it, I will just send you to that game. That map was very colorful, so your dopamine receptors will probably go off like crazy once you go and watch it. But yeah, there is no wind in this game, Joe, and you just sucked massive donkey balls.
Now I know stealing is in your nature, but don't you dare to go and steal my insults. I'm gonna need to trademark them.
What in the fuck did you just say? I'm about to peel off your skin, you fucking orange.
Now they're cowboy. I don't know how you took that and how mud-ridden your mind is, but I said that because you are a political member of the Democratic Party. Everybody knows the Democratic Party are the experts in stealing billions and trillions of taxpayers' dollars.
We both know perfectly what the fuck you meant by that comment. But I'll let it slide just this one time because it was actually a smooth save. What you said is still not true, though. I thought for a moment I let Joe get a free hole-in-one and I was about to crash out. Thankfully, it didn't happen.
Yeah, we don't need you to go apeshit on the drones again.
You fucking...
Ha! Would you look at that? I am second in score, but in reality, I am at the very top. You really had great idea changing that scoring system, Obama. Okay, now my super Dominator mind is firing on its all cylinders. My super golf analysis. Haha, and all. But yeah, it provides me the amazing 2024 slow-mo vision that nobody else possesses. I have seen that Joe at the end there hit the pyramid, right when he was near the ground, and that made him lose the chance at hole-in-one. What you need to do is to put in slightly more power to avoid that bump in the middle and the pyramid at the base.
You lucky bastard. You did everything that you was against, and yet you still got lucky enough to make it in. I hate you so damn much.
It was the art of deception, what can I say? It's not luck. It's just simply dedication to the years of hardcore gambling. I learned all the tricks and the art behind it. How did you think I got all that money? I just fucked everyone in the ass with my amazing poker face in my casinos so bad that they didn't come back, and that's why my casinos are bankrupt.
Oh shit, for real. I thought it was because of the actual building's quality, piss-poor management, and bad timing.
That's what they want you to believe. The same way they tried to frame me as a regular Epstein PDF Island visitor earlier this year just because I was his friend. That one threesome and me being friends with him didn't mean shit. It was 80s. I was friends with every single big real estate guy back then.
Okay, you know yourself that it's cap. You already tried defending yourself multiple times against these allegations and never once you proved your innocence, so just shut the hell up and don't make things worse for yourself, all right?
Okay, but look at it that way. What if I told you that I was just lending my private jet to Joe because he was too poor? You know, he is one of the island boys, and he even admitted that he attended the infamous Diddy Oil Up twerk-offs.
Well, I for a fact don't remember that, but low-key that might be true.
You two knew each other back in the day. Shit, I never knew that.
Yeah, you don't know many twisted things about us, and some of you will never know. But yeah, we knew each other probably longer than I knew you, Barry. We just weren't as locked in as we are right now.
Yeah, some of them hopefully will never see the daylight. Those all-night benders were crazy. Have you ever seen the movie Hungover? Yeah, it was kind of like that, but more extreme and for many more nights.
It was more extreme than kidnapping a Yakuza member, marrying a hooker, and stealing Mike Tyson's lion from his mansion by a car. What the fuck were you two doing?
Worst, I plead the fifth, but the only thing I can say is that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was based on a real story. I don't want to stink up the place, but this looks just like the Thing's fresh-ass crack. You know, the Thing from Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I can see that now. Wish I wouldn't, though.
Yeah, it got so nasty that I'm feeling weird about shooting now. Do you mind taking the shot from me, Don? But shoot it exactly the same way you shot your ball. I don't want to have unfair advantage, you know?
Sure thing, buddy.
You surely can't go wrong whatsoever.
What the fuck, dude? I said to shoot it exactly like you did for your ball.
You let me take the shot, and you got subjected to the dark arts of golf, my friend. Dark arts of golf.
Dark arts my ass. You just cheated. That's what you did.
I mean, he isn't technically wrong, is he? You did actually give him the permission for this.
All right, but if I lose by less than 2 points, then I'm calling it cheats. And we're getting a poll out there for a rematch for our audience to decide.
You know what? I'll entertain your bullshit, but instead of asking for a rematch in golf, the poll will be about you taking me on in a ring. That way you will have a shot at taking over the Oval Office title.
Bet.
You know, guys, fuck this shot anyway. Do you ever read comments? Because I do, and I seen a comment that would love to see us play more Formula One. Do you guys have any ideas? I was last week in Las Vegas there, and judging by the smell on track, Barry was also there smoking up this bozo pack all over.
Lo que sí se nota muchísimo alrededor de todo el circuito es el olor a marihuana durante toda la noche, ¿no?
No, yo creo que si nos hacen doping ahora los pilotos, todo es positivo. Te lo juro, boludo.
Come on, dude. How are you going to get lit at a party like this without rolling one up? especially in Vegas.
Yeah, very, but you didn't roll one up. You made a huge hotbox in a hotel pool. How did you even manage to get away with it? Isn't weed illegal over there?
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Do you think I buy my own weed?
Guess score ain't changing on this one. What the hell is it? This looks like the portals from Rick and Morty.
Then go inside it.
I'd like to go inside Summer, that's for sure.
Isn't she like 17?
That never stopped him before.
So what if she is? Age of consent is my point of interest, and where I am it is as low as you can go in America. So Summer is more than ready for Uncle Joey.
No bro is competing with Diddy on levels of creepiness.
Without context, Joe wins no contest. All of the Diddy cameos and speeches are now creepy because you know what was happening behind the scenes. But when we didn't know that yet, he was looking like the coolest guy in Hollywood. That's the most scary part about Diddy. You know, it's kind of like that thing with Mr. Jefferson in Life is Strange. He looks normal and casual, but we found out what he is doing in his free time.
I still want to know what is behind that damn portal, so can somebody make a successful shot already? I'm getting bored.
Do it yourself if you want it so damn much. You're the winning one, aren't you?
I guess I am. Hey, I was just looking at a map and I realized we have gone overboard on the holes for this episode because we were supposed to end the episode on the last one. Who wants to do the outro?
Me, I'll do it. But yeah, guys, it was good to be back. I'm glad you haven't forgot about me. We're gonna end it here. As always, you see this? This is not a fist pump. This is a bro fist. Ha ha ha, it's easy to get them mixed up. Anyway, are you ready? Ha ha, yes you are, you dirty animal. Now let's fist together.
We're ending this game tonight and starting the Christmas-themed map later this week. I don't know about you guys, but I am hyped for this Christmas season. I don't know why, but it just seemed more joyful and it didn't jump at us from nowhere, but gradually made its way just in the time after Thanksgiving.
What are you blabbing about, Brabanda? This video is getting posted on Saturday and next video is coming next week on Tuesday, so how it can be this week.
Huh, would you look at that? I totally thought something else was coming up this Saturday and that this video would be on Tuesday. Well, it's just a couple of days, so who cares? It's not like it's coming next month. So far I have 3 different ideas for Christmas videos. One being the 3-part Golf with Your Friends series, a Mafia 2 video yet again, because we still haven't finished the Christmas time part of the game, and some tier list of a kind. But I don't know which Christmas topic could we cover in a tier list, to be straight with you.
Oh man, do I have an idea right up my alley. But now hear me out. What if we make a tier list of traps featured in the second best Christmas movie ever?
What? The Christmas Story. But there are none traps in the movie. What are you on, Trump?
I'm talking about Home Alone, you doofus. Everybody has their favorite trap and everybody got to memorize them over all these 30 or so years since the movie has been blasting TVs at every family's home every single year for Christmas.
Home Alone is your second favorite Christmas movie of all time. Then what is first? Elf, Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Or Polar Express?
Joe, everything I ever heard about Polar Express was against my will. Never once in my life I have actively searched for it. If anybody watching right now watched this movie, then write a comment so I can instantly block you on all my social media. But to answer the Kenyan over here, I thought it was obvious. The best Christmas movie of all time is clearly Home Alone 2. Isn't that a banger of a movie? It was shot, of course, in the Plaza Hotel, and room service guy wasn't an actor, but my actual worker, and after seeing how pathetic this fucker was, I immediately fired him after watching this movie. What time, yeah, those 3 seconds in the movie where I perfectly delivered my line down the hall to the left. With my majestic posture was pure perfection down the last minute detail.
Isn't that a bit of exaggeration? I get you liked the movie you were featured in, but you were just a third-plan character that you can miss in a blink, and you weren't bringing any value to the movie. I like the movie, though. I won't be a snob, I like Home Alone movies. Well, as long as we are talking about the original 2 movies, I don't know what the hell happened to the series after, but it's awful. And Joe, we both need to get our shit together. Trump gained yet another point on us. I don't care if I lose, just don't let him win. You understand?
It's like I'm hearing Kamala all over again. I live rent-free in your heads. Instead of preying on my downfall, just be better. You shitters. This ain't no Soviet Union. If you want to get something done, then you are the one that needs to work on it. Look at me. I've seen how my country was getting demolished by bad politicians, so what did I do? I became a motherfucking president twice like a fucking boss. I'm the face of the American dream. In 2 weeks, I came from being a McDonald's worker to garbage truck driver to the president.
And soon enough, I will finally be able to come out of the White House and apply for a job at GameStop, literal rags to riches history. Now, I will be the one that will offer you $5 to buy your entire game collection in near perfect condition and sell you used games at the price of brand new AAA release.
Joe, you can't possibly be serious right now. Do your ambitions really end at GameStop? Are you going to send your resume with the experience of being a president, a vice president, and senator to GameStop recruiters?
I'd say go for it. He probably doesn't want to be a politician anymore in his old age, and at least he will be useful at a GameStop, so let him live out those years.
It's too much stress for me. I've already been recorded numerous times while taking a shit. I don't have any privacy anymore.
You can't really be upset about it when you were taking a dump in your pants in public places. I get that you are old and no longer may be able to hold it in like you did earlier, especially when your diet is empty in nutritional value. But you can at least try to hide it. You literally bend like fentanyl addicts. Do and hold it for several seconds until you are done. How are you able to function like that? Doesn't the smell make it obvious all around you?
Not at all. My ultimate certified Joe Dog Man Musk is strong enough so the average human can't resist kissing me. All of my staff know it, and that's why they're always holding their breath whenever I'm in their vicinity. I'm pretty sure one of my Secret Service members was standing right next to me for 30 minutes and he unofficially broke the world record. We couldn't register it to Guinness because my PR team prevented me from calling them. But yeah, he was so good at it that his eyes almost popped out of his socket and he was all purple.
Your man Musk, as you call it is, rather a smell that I can best describe as rotten corpse, mixed with suit drenched in sweat and a swamp ass. And what are you talking about? Me and Donald are often sitting with you in one room and you don't see us chasing your lips. I still would prefer you to take a shower because it's getting worse.
Yeah, shower propaganda is working hard, but I will never let you take my natural oils and pheromones that I've been building up for over 80 years. My primal smell brings in all of the baddies. Just look at how many kids were surrounding me when I was telling them a story about a bad dude. And that bad dude's name was Corn Pop, and he ran a bunch of bad boys.
We are not doing this bit again because, quite frankly, I am sick of it already. You told the Corn Pop story like 3 times already, and I still don't know who the fuck he is. So you are clearly doing something wrong, or you are just making shit up as you go.
I am just weirded out at how we are ignoring that this hole is the first time we encountered something like this in this game. Like instead of a regular golf hole, it's a ring on a boat, and that is a cool idea. Also, Trump didn't make it in, so it's twice as interesting now.
I have a 3-point lead on Joe's geriatric ass and 4 on you. So it's not interesting because I simply dominated like I always do. And back when we were playing 6-man game, we had something similar in that whole forest map, and I discovered it first when one of you dumbasses sent me flying to the next hole.
Seriously, this cow just blocked my way. You're always just a pain in the butt, Donald, you know that?
Why did you do that? I had a solid angle to work with next turn. Why are you always such a vibe? Kill you, boring robot. Wait, what? Where am I? Are we on the next hole? Did I skip something important?
Nope, I just shoot you somewhere on the other course, and considering that it's some custom map, it doesn't have bounds set correctly. So you are kind of fucked to be legit with you.
Can someone tell me what the hell should I... Wait, what?
Oh shit, here we go again.
You fucking libtards. You can try to diminish my huge accomplishments by kicking me out of bounds, but Great Don does it again and finds a way to win against all odds. Bow to me, bitches.
This really feels like it's been a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Hey, it's all about your perspective, and everyone has a different time perception. Like the great Albert Einstein once said, time is relative. Its only worth depends upon what we do as it is passing.
Now that one was a stinker, Barack. Never quote people again because you just made Einstein look like the biggest boring ass chat in the world, and he is the guy that made the base for our great nukes that destroyed the fucking Japanese.
And he also married his cousin, and if you ask the Joe Dog, that's pretty based. But he could as well marry his sister. You sure well know I would do that if they let me, because as you all heard me in that one Google search video, my sister is the love of my life.
Jesus Christ. I think if you were still running, you would actually challenge my win in Alabama with that alone.
So it's official. Donald became the winner of the hole in one special map, and I, for one, am happy to announce that this format will never be revisited. We will never be doing that bullshit with the scoring system, because you can be the most reckless fool on the course and still win by a countryside. And Trump over here is a walking, barely breathing proof of that. Joe, we need to pay for the next order of his, and knowing him, he will clear out our accounts with.
I don't know, Barry, I had to pay off some bills, 0.5% of my student loans from 1960s and buy a subscription for Henry Haven. So I don't have that much in my account left.
How much do you have left, Joey?
$20.
So what are we, some kind of Santa squad?
We might as well be Donald. But what is more important is that I got us a Christmas golf map. We can finally get festive in here. And seeing how we started it so late, I actually think we will post multiple videos on Christmas Day because our schedule is too slow to fit it all.
Overloading our editor to get more shit done quickly and just spam it on a special Christmas day. Are you kidding me? That's the best idea you ever had, Obama. Let's get this game over with and go to the other videos. We still have to do tier lists and Mafia 2 video.
Dude, what the hell is up with you? You sound drunk as hell.
It's either that or someone crushed Xanax into a fine powder and replaced his Coke with it. Hunter used to do that to me all the time when he was little. Now come to think of it, my Coke bag also looked weird this morning. I guess those microplastics changed, am I right, or am I right, fellas?
Yeah, that might be the case. It had a weird aftertaste and some bigger bits clumped up in my nostrils, and I had to open them up as wide as Obama does. Old fart might be right, which is crazy in itself.
Excuse me. After all the things we teached you, you're still gonna be blatantly racist like that. I'm about to pull up to your stupid little Mar-a-Lago with the whole Choom gang and just beat your greasy ass up for that.
Oh yeah, now that's real threatening. I'm gonna get jumped by a group of senile potheads that are gonna pull up in the mystery van with the Hawaiian flowers all on it. Get your junky ass out of here with your whole pussy gang. And the Trump man with all of his disciples that I like to call the Trumpsters will not be afraid.
Did you just call yourself the Trumpman? And who the hell are the Trumpsters? Are they by any chance in the age group ending with teen? If yes, I might try to recruit them to my Bidenator army.
You are one filthy old man, Joe. I will not disclose this information to your creepy ass.
Yeah, it's all cool because I am still a fucking president. I can just send some undercover agent or send a spy drone to watch over you, and the Trumpsters will reveal themselves.
Jesus Christ, Joe, he's probably talking about his grandkids. And you're out here preying on them like some lion on antelopes.
Envelope, like the ones I get from the fans. Well, I usually order Jill to read them all while blindfolded. But what the heck does it have to do with lions? Ma'am, oh man, sometimes you just don't make sense, Barry.
I only have to deal with his senile ass only when we record and on an occasional night out in Miami. But how the hell did you manage to live with him under one roof for 8 straight years? The smell must have been horrid.
Me and Michelle got those air spray dispenser things that you put up, and we got 2 of them for every single room, and the Joe smell was mainly covered. As long as he weren't in the room for like 3 hours, then the smell completely disappeared. So yeah, that's how I managed. It was still kind of annoying because you betcha I slipped every other month on some random pair or Ray-Bans that he left on the floor for some weird ass reason.
I just want to point out how Joe is already losing after only the first hole.
Man, I really am living in your head rent-free. Huh? I'm just thriving in there. I also seen how your avatar is literally my face. I may be affected by a slight memory loss, but I still can see with my 2 damn eyeballs.
Leave it to Joe to talk about 2 balls.
Donald!
What? He started it.
Say what? You laughed at me first. Am I not allowed to respond?
No, I don't care who the hell started it. You 2 must apologize and say a nice thing about each other, or we're not ordering the Dairy Queen and McDonald's.
Fine, Joe. I am really sorry, and you are the smartest corpse I ever met.
I said the nicest thing, not the meanest.
Nope. No Barack. That's a compliment, and I'll be damned if I won't take this and wear it on my chest with pride. I will probably put that quote on my trophy display. Donald, I am truly sorry that I hurt your feelings, and you're the most agile 600-pounder I ever seen. You are the embodiment of gluttony, greed, and hate, which we all know are the 3 most valued virtues a human can show off. Your hair also smells really nice. It reminds me of those one kid's hair that he lost in McDonald's fry oil bath. I appreciate that you condition it with 3 weeks old. Use sunflower oil and Big Mac sauce. I would replace the sauce with my secret Joe sauce. Though, it's got more protein and salt in it.
I wanted to rip you to shreds with what I was about to say, but after hearing that last bit, I am just kind of in awe how a human can be so gross and think of something so insanely nasty that it just left me concerned for my own security.
This ball surely secured my top spot after this one.
How was I supposed to know? I thought it would work exactly like a bunker, so I just yeeted it to simply get out. I didn't know it would go so far. Guess they replicated my power well in this game.
That's fair. If you were to hit a golf ball in a snow bunker, it would surely be harder than to get it out of sand.
Thanks to the nature of this game, I can come back, so there's nothing to cry about.
Oh, believe me, Nana. I also can come on some backs.
Oh my face, that's not what he meant. Do you have your ears clogged? Do you even have your headset on, or do you have it set up like speakers and just try to guess what we are saying?
I can already see how one of us will stupidly miss it. It's always a case with those multi-stage holes.
Did you see how that last platform is shaped like a butt? I'm about to pop off on this map. Just let me pop those Percocets so I'll show you.
Joe, your fucking special education moron, open your fucking mouth when you speak and put in those dentures. I can't understand half of your sentences. You're talking like Walter Jr. combined with Robert Kennedy with a little of Fred from Nickelodeon in it. Quiet your ass.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be so rough on Joey. He has a speech impediment. You shouldn't make fun of him for that.
Now, I actually said what I said with intent, but you two are some boomers that don't understand the hip slang of the youth that I love and use on the daily.
You are at least 200 years older than me. So don't you fucking dare to call me old?
Still, Donald, he's right. We are boomers in the heart compared to Joe. Do you remember the slang tier list? We didn't get most of the list while Joe just breezed through it with ease, so he's right in this instance.
Broken clock is right twice a day, I suppose. Just like I predicted. Here we have Joey floundering every single time and repeating his mistakes, even though he could just copy one of our successful shots. I should start betting money on my predictions from now on.
Tonight before the fight, you bet $2 million on Mike Tyson to knock out Jake Donald. That's how most of your predictions end, just like your casinos.
Now that I think about it again, this platform also resembles some nice boobies.
What the hell are you even talking about? Stop being so nasty and focus on the game. We are here for a nice, cozy Christmas-themed game, not to talk about some butt-shaped 3D objects.
Come on now, Bro Obama. He always acts like that. He always acts like a horny dog during the mating season. Even though he's 300 years old and his dingling is not only dysfunctional, but rather it crumbled and falled off him and his balls shriveled.
Yeah, come see me on a Friday night and I'll show you what these shriveled gems can do.
We're going head-to-head with Donald. That's what I like to see.
You'd like to see some head? Yeah, I can get behind that. I do know a thing or two about heads if you'd like to know.
Joe, stop being gay for 5 minutes, would you?
I would support you coming out personally if you weren't constantly sexually harassing us. And if you were single, but for God's sake, you got a wife and kids. And grandkids even.
And look how his son turned out. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, Bowie's a saint. He always gets A's and Z's. His career is also amazing. I got a son that was a lawyer, was in war fighting for the freedom of Russia or some other Eastern small country that I can't pronounce. Then George Boy sent him to Iraq, and when he returned to being a Delaware general attorney, he can't remember what he does now, but it's got to be something nice.
I mean, if he weren't like Hunter, then it is probably nice, but we can't be certain. Can we Barack?
What the fuck, dude? Joe, I don't know what to tell you, but, you know, that bay I can't bring myself to it. Will you tell him, Don?
There's no need to. His pussy ass will be crying all game long, and he will forget it by tomorrow anyway. So let's just better stop talking about it.
Why would I cry about Bo's job? I would support him even if he wanted to become a stripper. Who doesn't like to see a male not being afraid to work in a female-dominated field?
I may be a Democrat, but what the fuck are you talking about, Joe? We should install a Neuralink chip in your brain that automatically checks your thoughts as they come in and eliminate the most asinine options that you seem to choose.
Knowing Joe, that was the most coherent one in the chamber. Congrats, little buddy. You were so amazing this hole that you reached Joe's level. That's the spirit.
I say you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch, but unfortunately I'm wearing this mask. You really got the character down, though.
I would crash the hell out if it didn't win in, I swear, dude.
Okay, but it did, so suck it. And don't make all this fuss about nothing.
Hey, this map is pretty clever. Can't wait for Joe's turn so he can get trolled. Ha ha ha.
What the fuck, dude? Do you really laugh like that?
You guys are a bunch of weirdos. Why haven't you gone in for the poll? You literally have to do it in every hole.
Damn, I didn't know Joe's gonna spit bars like that.
Hey, no fair. You guys didn't show me there is no hole here, but you know that Joey is always on fire with his bars that will make you tired, but you will still desire them. I need to cough out my phlegm, so give me a moment.
Jesus Christ, holy moly fuck.
Stop it, Joe. For our ears' sake, just stop.
Okay, it's all good in the hood. while I coughed up some blood. My phlegm did flood the room, and I'm not very good.
Don't laugh at it, but rather go check in with the doctor. We can't lose you before the new year. Come on now.
Yeah, you can croak after January. Honestly, I don't really give a crap. But if you do it before I come in and you let Kamala rule this country, I will personally rent out some necromancer to resurrect your ass, and I will be your Grim Reaper.
Sometimes you sound as stupid as Joey, honestly. Necromancer? Really? Thanks for letting me win, guys. I pretty much can say that considering that you're both at over 10 shots right now and still not being able to put it in.
Oh, I'll put it in if you're not careful.
What?
I'm gonna put the clips in my 9. If you're not careful, you egghead.
You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags.
Who the hell was that guy?
I don't know, but he's right. Those are magazines, so why are you calling them clips? It doesn't make any sense at all.
Listen, man, I grew up in the nasty streets of Queens. It's clear as sky that your nerdy ass don't know shit about that life, so don't lecture me on my clips.
I don't know about that, Don. Jamaica Estates don't look that nasty to me.
Lying to you, a dumpster would look like a 5-star hotel. Shut the hell up, you petrified zombie.
With that positive accent, we will be ending this video. Many of you aren't subscribed, so consider doing that. It would help a lot. Thanks and see you soon.
Yay, we got more freaking golf.
All of it just to see the disappointment on your faces when you realize that I already won it. That hole 6 was critical.
You're just plain dumb. Why are you so sure there won't be another hole exactly like that and you will fall for it, huh? Yeah, exactly. So don't be too ignorant or it'll come back and bite you in the ass.
Don't be too ignorant. How ludicrous you are to say that out loud. Hearing that coming from you is like Lizzo fat-shaming her dancers backstage.
Ludicrous? Oh man, it's one of my favorites. I always love that Minecraft song about creepers.
What?
You know, the one that goes like,
Creeper. Come on, man.
What the hell was that?
Oh my goodness, Joe, that wasn't even ludicrous. You're thinking about Usher. And that weren't even the lyrics of the song.
No, I'm pretty sure he got it correct. I remember that song was banging on repeat a couple of years ago, and it definitely was about creepers.
Couple of years ago. Creepers? What are you saying? It was released back in 2010 and it was about partying and dancing.
screw it, we ball out, guys. And that's yet another W for Joe the dog, who isn't some hog like Donald. But that's not on the program. This ain't no roast of Donald Trump. We ain't no MTV.
Slow the fuck down with that shit you've been saying recently, or you're gonna have a stroke.
I'm gonna get a stroke if you're gonna leave me for 5 minutes with a picture of that Trumpy dumpy in tennis shorts.
Get that off the screen. Off, I can't wait for you to kick the bucket. You're really getting on my nerves, you senile freak.
What the golly is this tube thingamaya bobber? Oh, okay, I see that. So you need to get it in here. That way, you get it in, and this crack, now that I say this out loud, I got kind of excited.
Stop being horny for 5 minutes. 5.
Okay, I'll stop at 5 minutes from now. I'll be back on my Brandon type shit.
Don't turn into this Brandon guy, please. We really don't need him to get here. We'll be just fine without him.
I have bad feelings about this hole. There is that hill at the end, and I feel like some bullshit will happen, and I will be forced to take like 10 shots and absolutely ruin any chances of me winning this map.
Take this fat ass.
What the hell did you do that for?
Yeah, like you didn't at hole 6, Face at Dawn. You lost the game. You won the last one though, so don't get your panties in a twist and accept that you can't always be the winner. You won a couple of games. I think you won even more than Joe, but I haven't checked. So, yeah, chillax, dude.
See, do you fucking see this? That's exactly the bull crap I was talking about. Why is it that things like that always happen only to me, huh? What command did you write in the console to fuck me over so bad, Barack? Tell me right now.
Dude, just brew some nice tea for yourself. And don't take this little competition so seriously and stop the cap. This stuff definitely happened to every single one of us at some point throughout the series. That's the entire trickiness of this game. There is always these little details that can change the entire flow and path of the game. I was chasing you, and now you really need to pull up a great one to cut that gap.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna calm myself down and quickly hop over to fridge to get me my Arizona tea. Be right back.
I said brew some tea, not get yourself a can of liquefied sugar.
Okay, I only have 6 points more than you, but 7 points less than Joe. That sounds like a legendary comeback story waiting to happen.
Okay, guys, let's each choose different hole without looking at free camera, and let's see who will benefit the most. That sounds like a fun idea.
What a fucking loser!
Well, now you have one less hole to try out. Remember that there is a pussy way of progressing at the end, but even I ain't this boring to use it.
Now that means something when it comes from a guy that brings funeral energy to the function.
Come on, Joe. That was cheating. Never mind. Seems like karma ain't taking no days off tonight.
Wow.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling Obama.
I was scared he was going to talk about kids, but thankfully he resisted the urge inside of him. Now let me assess this hole.
Don't worry, you won't be able to resist the Joe dog inside of you, and he's going to assess your hole.
Let's see what's there in the store for me.
Nice. Looks like it saved you a shot or two.
Looks like it. I wished one of them would lead to instant hole-in-one, but it looks like it's a trap to keep you guessing.
Yeah, I'm not taking my chances with the third one. I'm taking the safe route to make up for that first shot.
I guess Joe dog is alone again on his route. Well, I'll stay by me and make it work. That line is funny as hell to me because Jill keeps on repeating this when we talk about our marriage, what a goofball she is.
That's really sweet and depressing at the same time.
How something can be these two things at the same time. You're contradicting yourself, you idiot.
I refuse to get called an idiot by a guy that looked point blank at the sun during eclipse. And for example, look at nostalgia. You initially get happy reminiscing about the good times, but when the memory finishes replaying itself, you're just left there depressed that you will never ever relive this moment again in your life. That changes your emotion in like half a second. So I will count it as two feelings together, and you won't tell me otherwise.
Ooh, Obama is sassy tonight, and he stands on his business. Rare event.
Ha! Still got it.
You lucky greaseball. You always just get lucky like that. But no need to be hyped up for nothing, because unlike Joe, I will not let my lead go away due to my ego or my inability to stay awake for more than 1 hour at a time. I will play it out safe, and Easy and I will keep my cool.
Keep my cool. That's rich coming from the same dude who absolutely nuked the fuck out of Yemen for fun.
No, dude. Our goal was to disrupt, dismantle, and defeat Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula and to prevent the Yemen-based Al-Qaeda affiliate from planning attacks against the United States and our allies. It was necessary for the free world. Good.
You have the same teleprompter Joe used? Or do you have an older model from your term?
I would doubt that his teleprompter has the ability to display hentai in 4K resolution in 240 FPS with ray tracing on.
I would hope so. If our tax money goes to making ultra high-tech hentai screens for some old disgusting geezer, I would be more disappointed at this country than Hunter is disappointed to be your son.
Come on, dude! That's his family you were talking about. Have some godforsaken shame and apologize to him right now.
This dude ruined our country in the span of 4 years. He is the one who should be apologizing. Besides, he probably gets off to being insulted, so if anything, I did him a favor by calling him a disappointment.
I was about to ruin my pants, but now you just ruined the mood for me. How do you know about that?
Because you always get drunk like some hobo. Straight out of my local bridge 20 minutes into the party, and you go on a rant about all your fetishes and mostly about your pain fetish. But even if you weren't, you're weird enough to make that impression that you like that shit. I told you I wouldn't fuck this up. Only 3 points away, Barry the Bomberman.
Yeah, this ain't looking good for me. But I believe in my consistency. You are extremely unpredictable. That is mostly why you cut the deficit so much, but that is also what got you in that deficit in the first place. You just need to repeat the whole 6 incident one more time, and it's game over.
Oh, but I won't. Believe me, Bob man, the difference between some casual like you and pro as myself is that I do learn from my mistakes while you keep on munching on some grass concoction Michael made you and mindlessly keep on repeating the same old mistakes over and over.
You did not just block my fucking shot, Joe. I'm warning you. I might crash the hell out and yeet the shit out of you for tampering with this game outcome.
Hey, isn't that Donald's entire shtick? Think of something original, man, oh man. Anyway, you guys seen how Big Justice obliterated Bryce Harper in Mr. Beast's home run challenge?
Who?
We are the Costco guys. Big Justice brings the boom. Come on, guys, you really don't know what a bunch of boomers you are. Big Justice is son of the AJ, and he is a Costco guy. I still remember the moment where he leaked the Rizzler's real name. Aha! If I still remember the moment where he leaked the Rizzler's real name. Aha! Those kids. Oh, those kids today, man. But yeah, he won against Bryce Harper as he got 4 home runs with 1 try in the reserve, while Bryce only got 3 using every single take. And that's how Costco guys gained yet another easy 100. Okay. I can't wait when he will get to MLB. Sadly, it will take until 2030 for him to become 18 and be eligible for the roster.
Well, that is a lot to unpack there. Firstly, what the hell are you doing? Watching a 12-year-old kid. So I'd expect someone with your track record to be more cautious. Also, that sounds like Cap. How could a kid demolish someone who literally won the home run derby back in 2016? And I'm seriously worried with your knowledge about the Costco guy's lore. Only if you were to learn so much about politics, then maybe we wouldn't be on the brink of World War III. Well, at least we have gaming room set up along with tropical resort in our presidential bunker compound. So who real cares, right? Just try to slow down your brain rot by consuming YouTube shorts for 20 hours every day, Joe. You think you can do that?
Huh. Why would I do that when I can transfer all my brain power to the Costco guys in exchange for the best entertainment you could possibly get?
Joe, your IQ is written in the negatives. What do you mean transfer my brain power? It's a goddamn miracle you can somehow produce speech. Very mumbled, fumbled and wishy-washy speech, but still speech. You have less IQ than a fucking jellyfish. And I know your sped ass won't get the joke. So just you get this straight, they lack brains. They are literally brainless mushroom just floating around in the ocean and occasionally sting some random guy who swam too close.
Ha! I wish, man, at least I'd have a lit-ass party with SpongeBob in his dope pineapple house. Under the sea.
This mofo is actually dumb. I'm tired of his shenanigans. Can you give him his fucking teeth to suck on like he does to you?
Stop! Just stop talking like that. It's disrespectful and disgusting. You two need to make up and act like adults.
I don't know if we'll make up, but I'd be down to make out with Donnie.
Despite all that nonsense banter, I'd say tonight was a successful shot, especially since I am still preserving my lead, but I hope we at least got you in the Christmas mood, viewers. Go get yourself a cinnamon-scented candle, a nice hibiscus tea, and check out our channel next Tuesday for a new video. Barack out!
I swear, guys, I'm coming back. I'm going to manifest it.
The only thing you are manifesting is communism manifesto, you libtard.
No, you aren't going to make this video be a political banter in first 6 seconds. I won't let you.
What do you mean? It already happened. So you let us do that already. What are you going to do? Go back in time? Yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch.
Okay, but you adding that last bit was really not needed.
No, he's right. It was very necessary because we need to let you know that you are a boring, robotic-ass bitch with no personality and parental control, family-friendly-ass lock installed in your brain. By all the beatdowns Michael served you.
Stop talking about my wife like that. Her name is Michelle, and she doesn't beat me as much nowadays. But you know that's outdated. I am not a freak like Joe that likes to be beaten by his wife and enjoying it.
Why the hell do you think I like to get beaten by my own wife? In what fantasy world you lived, you sick maniac? If she ever raised her hand at me, she would not get let out of cage, even for public appearances. And I wouldn't ever let her eat the human food that I occasionally get her twice a day, if she does good.
Didn't you say that you like to get violently attacked in bed once? Did you forget that? Is your dementia advancing to the next stage?
Yeah, I don't remember my name and my freak level. Get your ass out of here, Barack. Of course I do. But did I say anything about my wife? I don't think so, buddy. What the hell made you think I would do that with her? She is too smelly to sleep with me in one bed.
Okay, that coming from you is just peak irony, but excuse me. Oh my God, are you cheating on her? I hope you're just reminiscing about some old relationships.
Yeah, no, I am just reminiscing. Your hair smell was so strong, and that sweat of yours was the perfect mix of saltiness and sweetness. Oh, what I would do to have you back, Patricia.
What the fuck?
Age to each their own. We don't kink shame, and whatever you like is okay with me as long as it doesn't hurt anyone without their consent. So what time are you talking about Joe? Before Jill or before Nelia?
I don't know, somewhere about 2018, I think.
Jesus Christ.
What is this? A game of flipper. Joe will get brainurism when he gets here.
Joke's on you, because the Big J is quite versed in the flipper. I used to fuck up those kids in arcades.
Jesus Christ, dude, you need to really work on your phrasing. Don't you see how someone could cut this out of context and use it with bad intentions? Didn't your PR team teach you this?
Phasing? Do you mean like phasing through the wall? Yeah, sure, I can do that, but what the hell would my PR team have to do with it? Man, you are really of your rocker tonight, you know that? In fact, I will teach you a lesson, you naughty boy.
Hey, what the hell?
Try to be better next time, so I will maybe leave you a gift under a Christmas tree next time. Just make sure to leave some cheese balls and a glass of warm Everclear on the table. I ain't doing this for free.
Are you some alcoholic-ass Santa version who would drink Everclear? Let alone warm Everclear, shit would taste like a potion you made in high school chemistry.
That's exactly why I want it. It always gives me that thrill, that rush, the thrill of not knowing if I will live to see the next sunrise. I love that shiznit.
Do you even hear yourself? What the hell are you even saying?
I'm about to throw the generational crash out. How the hell did it not go in?
Because you are a pathetic, old, weak-ass soy boy, Barack.
I'm the youngest one out of our group. And that's some talking for a guy who struggles to even set his ball up properly for a putt.
Nice going, Joe. If I win this game, I'm buying you a Frosty at Wendy's.
That was an extreme dick move from you, but thankfully it didn't really mess up my position much. If anything, it actually helped me. If I was as close as I was a turn away, I could have very easily overshot it. But within a yard or two, I don't have to worry as much.
But yeah, cool story, bro, but will you have any remaining honor and explain to me how you rigged this map? I wasn't even close to being out of bounds, you fucking cheater.
I didn't. Dude, it's a community-made map. Of course it's going to have its own imperfections here and there. Stop blaming it all on me or Joe every time you take an L. We are playing on the same map with the similar gear. Just stop crying because you're flooding the entire voice chat.
True. You made me all wet and sloppy, Trump.
Huh, first timer. I'm on a roll right now. You are most definitely not catching up to me, but you are welcome to try. It's a really nice map, and as I was saying before, it's a nice chill Christmas map, and we're more hanging out than seriously competing. I downloaded it with the intention of us more hanging out together here rather than calling our wife all various names, admitting to our crimes, discussing about toxic relationships with our wives, and keeping secrets from each other. Why you guys always gotta ruin everything?
Because we're not fucking boring. What will you do next? Make a podcast where you invite some random scientist to explain you how chemistry in our brain works and to explain to you why are you attracted to men? Have some shame, Obama. We all easily can see how shamefully rigged this is, and you still try to gaslight us into believing you that this is just some coincidence.
Only gas bro bound to be lit up is the mustard gas he sprayed all over those innocent Yemen villages.
I didn't spray no fucking mustard gas. This is just blatant misinformation. Joe, you cannot be a president and spread those fake facts. You know some people will believe you no matter what you say.
Yep, media literacy is and has been dead for decades in this country. I'm going to bring media literacy classes to schools and make it mandatory. At least as long as Department of Education will still be in place before I abolish this shit down to the ground.
Damn, that's dope. I didn't know you were chill like that to delete schools. We can turn those complexes into casinos and liquor stores. Imagine the economy boost we will get after this epic move.
That is definitely not what I meant by abolishing the Department of Education, but you might be cooking something there. We will talk about this in private later. Now let's focus on the game.
What will you be focusing at? You got more than 10 points to make up and only 3 holes left. It's not enough to come back, bro.
Oh, trust me, Obama, 3 holes is more than enough for old Joey over here to come. Get the fuck away from me, you chunky man.
What the hell did you do that for?
You were really close to me, and I acted in self-defense because I got scared that just like all those models you met, you will grab me by the...
I guess that Stream Deck can really come in handy sometimes. We were this close to getting demonetized. It's insane.
No shot, I just did the same thing Obama did at the start of episode. You're not helpful, Joe.
We really suck at that game. Wow. We need 72 points to be on par for the map and the leader, which is me, obviously, has 10 over the par with 2 holes to go. We need to get some golf with your friends' lessons from the pros.
Why would we get those lessons if we already are better than this map predicted us to be? I'm going for the high score. I remember how I was in those high score battles with all those kids at Tetris machines in the old days. I was goated at placing blocks. The Tetris legacy also affected my Minecraft skill because, you know, Papa Joey always wins the build battles.
Joe, when you get the prompt for the White House, You built the dirt hut with green top, and when you got the best thing about your country, prompt you built a full-on high-definition fleshlight with thousands of blocks in 3 minutes. I sometimes wonder how your brain even operates because you can't build for shit. But once you want to build something that will get you banned for inappropriate content, you instantly become Bob the Builder, and just like Obama, you say, yes, we can, and you just fucking pop off.
Okay, boys, so this is it. The final hole. Let's end this game in a classy and respectful way. Carefully calculate your shots, and we can go on to the next video. Due to the inappropriate remarks and extremely aggressive behavior with threats and other restrictable threats, we had to cut out this segment.
Then I will visit your mom's grave and piss on it, you fucking fossil.
Stop. I had it up to here with you two kids, bickering all the time. I'm ending the fucking video, and I'm booking a couple counseling session at local therapist for you two bitches.
Now let's kiss Donnie.
Dude, my head is throbbing harder than Joe's wiener at the thought of getting the chance to sniff Jenna Ortega's hair.
Ha ha ha, funny you say that. You don't know enough about me, and it shows. But her hair is overrated shit. Smells like generic baby shampoo. Maybe she changed that after 2008. But I digress. Because once Barry comes back from the shower, I'll be booting up golf with your friends.
Wait, what? How the hell are you up already? I swear you drank way more than I did last night. If my head hurts, then I can't imagine you would not just get in the fetal position and just cry on the floor and vomit all over yourself too, along with that.
It's really simple. Once you blacked out, I simply just drank 2 16-ounce Red Bulls, and I kept downing shots like a monster. In fact, I still have a couple of brewskis and some Everclear left in my mini fridge, and it will for sure come in handy during the game.
You could possibly get hurt or even die with that approach, especially at your old frail age. But I can't help to just respect the bravery/stupidity of your mind to tank that damage, double it, and give it to yourself the next day.
Joe, flush the toilet next time. And so Trump finally woke up, huh? How's that whiskey treating you, bud? You could just drink 2 drinks and some champagne and you would be all good in the morning just like I am? Well, you could also do what Joe did, but his idea is more lethal than a train crash.
Okay, that is not true, and you're making Joe angry. Put your headsets on and somebody tell Joe to bring me a beer.
You have a fucking 6-pack of Modelo in your mini fridge right here, Joe.
Oh, right, tee-hee. Oh man, I really am a goofy goober, ain't I? But don't ever talk down on Big Joe in that tone, or I'll have to whip out the Dominator 3000.
Joe, you're drunk, and you're starting to rant. Just stop and try to focus on the game instead of trying to threaten me, because a threat from you is as scary as a chihuahua, chasing you down.
Oh no. This map is already making me sick. Couldn't you two buffoons pick something easier on the eyes? I'm gonna puke all over the desk by hole 3 if it's gonna be like that the entire time.
Your gluttony and inability to drink responsibly is only your fault, and this map was the only one I could find in that neon high contrast style. I mean, it ain't exactly New Year themed, but it's something special, and New Year is always special. We are halfway done with the 2020s now. Time is passing us by like we're on a speedway.
Joe Rogan once got me hooked up with that good stuff. And oh boy, I lived like 50 lifetimes for the past 5 years, so I definitely don't feel like this got by me fast. And one of those trips, I even had a healthy relationship with my drug-free son, just to see him go away from me and go back to the real world where he hates me. But I'm sure you'll be inviting me to his parties now, since I got him pardoned.
And how are you both doing? It's been over a month already, so I suppose it's only getting better.
He only blackmailed me twice and held me at gunpoint while we were driving to ATM to withdraw as much cash as possible from my debit card once. So far, so we already had some Biden bonding time.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes I ask myself, why do you drink so much alcohol to the point where you are able to chug Everclear bottles, but then you just say something about your life and it all makes sense?
No, it does not. We shouldn't be accepting his way of coping by drinking problems away. He should tell Secret Service to strip Hunter from any weapons or stolen items belonging to Joe and to put him on house arrest for some time. And get familiar therapist to fix it.
Strip Hunter? What the hell, dude? Don't be weird. It's my family we're talking about. Anyway, I wouldn't pay a goddamn dime to any therapist. They're basically glorified scammers. Yeah, old Joey knows a thing or two about them. I played GTA 5, and I don't need any therapist to tell my wife to suck on...
Okay, so that would be more than enough from you. We don't need any more details, and please keep it to yourself next time. You're always oversharing, and even if you are comfortable with it, it doesn't change the fact that you make us extra uncomfortable and even a bit scared, to be honest.
Obumna, can you quickly go check the fridge and bring me some Gatorade? If I remember correctly, I bought 3 bottles of every flavor, so bring me whatever you feel like. I feel like I've been suffocated by Lizzo a night before.
That's rich coming from a man who weighs about as much as a fucking semi-truck.
Yo, it's rich because it's coming from the richest president in the history.
Joe, you really need to replace that door because it's getting annoying already. And I thought to bring everyone some, so I got 2 cool blue, 2 oranges for Donnie, and 2 glacier cherries just for you, Joey, because I know how you like them.
Fuck off, Barry. And of course, Joe loves that jizz-looking Gatorade.
I really am starting to get worried that drunk Joe might be actually better at the game than sober Joe. He got his handicap down to 3 right now.
Yeah, and when I was a vice president, I got my handicap down to a 6.
That's the biggest lie of all. I've seen your swing. I know your swing, Joe.
Not again.
Now that was a waste.
Maybe for you, but Joe still has handicap down to a 3 and I got it to 1, so suck it, fat boy.
If it weren't for the hangover, you two would be the handicapped ones by knowing the Big Don. But you're lucky that I'm currently under the influence of my kryptonite. Sobriety.
Well, it was weird, but at least it turned out not so bad. Dude, what the fuck? I bought these shoes a week ago.
You should have just bring me a bucket when I first mentioned that this map is making me sick. You're lucky I made it longer than I predicted at first.
Yeah, sure. I am so lucky that you threw up all over my brand new shoes. What the fuck did you even eat last night? And why is there an entire tomato slice? Dude, your teeth are in your mouth for a reason.
He took out his dentures last night and tried to inhale the entire whooper, and he failed, but tomato passed.
Dentures? I thought you were drinking Diet Coke to preserve your teeth. Well, those dentures do look authentic, so I guess money can buy a lot, but somehow your ass can't buy a dietitian or a gym card.
That's because the only gym I go to is the Trump Tower Gym. And it's not Temple of Iron, but Temple of Gold. All the machines and weights are made out of gold, so this way it can all be compact and have the fucking swag.
You just unironically used the word swag. You can sometimes act older than Joe, you know that.
I am in my prime, and the word swag is perfectly fine and modern. At least that's what my son tells me.
Barron told you that? He could use our slang tier list then because it sounds like he got stuck in 2010.
Nah, I barely talk to that little shit. I'm talking about Junior.
Your 47-year-old son told you that the word swag is modern.
I mean, yeah, that's what I said. Gosh, are you stupid, Barry?
Guys, did you see that? I literally got deported to the last hole. Man, this game is so buggy.
I don't think it's a bug of any kind, but rather a design choice. You know, you start from the bottom and work your way up the top until the end of game. And it's way cooler if you can see the progression whenever you fall. It still teleports you back to the current hole spawn point, so no harm is done. Okay, I take it back. There was definitely some harm done right there, but I ain't complaining because that means me taking over the lead.
Rigging the game, typical liberal move.
But Barry isn't even a librarian. What the hell are you talking about, dude?
Joe, you rotten-ass bag of crackling bones, that is not what liberal means.
And cool it with your shots. We don't want you to end up behind Trump.
You know what else is massive?
Oh no, I already know where this gross nigger will take it.
Low taper fade. You know what's crazy is that low taper fade meme is, dude, it is still massive.
It's an S-tier meme material. 2024 was a weird year for memes. I think a tier list is possible.
Dude, it would have been an hour-long video and people would still complain about some missing memes. There are literally 5 different memes trending every week, and every week they are replaced by something else. Especially when corporations are starting to use them. That's where the funny trending meme becomes obsolete. Unless it's Spanish KFC Instagram page, because they are actually funny. So props to them. Do you guys even remember the chill guy meme? It was funny and everyone was hopping on it like it was my dong, but then everybody and their moms started to use it.
Trump praising a Spanish page? Did I woke up in a different reality? Pinch me, Joe. Ouch! What the fuck, Joe? Look, I said to pinch me, not to fucking bite my hand.
That's honestly impressive that his jaw didn't snap. And listen, man, I love Hispanics and they love me. That's why I won their votes over Kamala. It's really simple, actually. I love Taco Bell and I like my lawn to be looking fresh, just like me. I just don't like illegal aliens invading my country.
Let's just take it off a notch and focus on the game, since it's the last hole of today's episode and we're threading on a mighty thin ice with all that border talk.
Dude, why is the camera still on me? Shouldn't it go to the next person already?
I have an idea, but we would be giving up our handicaps with it. Let's wait a couple more seconds.
What a fucking banger to end with, huh? Okay, guys, so remember to subscribe because we release videos often, so it's easy to miss and upload and like the video or dislike. Either of those options are beneficial because bad press is still press. And comment if you want us to play something you recommend. Well, apart from the guy that is asking for Alice Madness Returns, because we will not play this game.
Roses are red, Trump is orange, Mr. Carter is dead, and my dong is an un-4-inch door hinge porridge.
Whoa, what the hell, Biden? That is way too soon to joke about that.
And what did your goofy ass was thinking when you made that goofy ass orange rhyme? That shit doesn't even make sense.
Nice one, Barry.
Thank you, bro.
It's an Eminem reference, you boomers just wouldn't get it.
Joe, I literally checked it out not so long ago. Me and Barry may be boomers, but you are actually too old to even get classified as a baby boomer. You are a silent generation, and that actually makes sense because your voice sounds the best when you're silent and preferably far, far away, like actually over the hills.
Okay, now don't lump me with you in the same boat. I may technically be a boomer, but a very late one. You're like barely squeezed in, and I'm only 3 years away from the Gen X.
The only generation I'm in is D-Generation X.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, never mind what I said earlier. Scratch that, because now I identify as Degeneration X.
What's next? Maybe you'll say that you identify as a competent golfer after this piece of Donald you just pulled?
Oh, so now you will be shitting on my name like that, Barack, huh? Uh-huh. All right, we'll see who will be laughing at the end when I'm going to get my handicap down to a 6 and leave you way behind me.
Joke is actually on you because I want to be behind you, Donnie boy.
Okay, never mind. I think I'm going to throw it intentionally now because of Joe's nasty, messed up brain.
I'm building up my lead slowly but surely. That will be a peaceful game for me. Only if my shoes weren't covered in your half-processed food from last night. It would be lovely, but it is what it is, I suppose.
Oh, believe me, it can be. I once wanted to literally kick Joe's butt, but this freak was somehow aware of it, and when my shoe got in contact with his butthole, he clenched it, and I couldn't pull it out for solid 20 seconds. I just don't get it. When you are at D-Day ceremony, you can't hold it in and fill your diaper first chance you get in front of everyone. But when you get kicked in the butt, you somehow contract your Kegel muscles so hard that I can't get my shoe out. And I remind that it was all through the fucking suit pants.
You know, it's actually nothing special. It was a routine workout before all the Diddy freak-offs. You know, all those freaky workouts from TikTok are actually Diddy's workout plans that I leaked. Usually it was 3 sets of "you like that, don't you?" followed with 10 reps of back shots as an active rest because it was more of an interval workout. And I think I can crush melons with my Kegel muscles.
Is there any way to unhear something? Can Men in Black just bring the neuralizer in here? Ooh.
Not too sure about that, but we can bring the boom. Oh man, we need to invite Big Justice in here soon, but preferably without AJ.
You are a human so revolting to the point where I can't even think of an insult no more.
Fuck! Cocksucker! Bitch!
8 strokes in a par 3 hole. Well, I can definitely get in more strokes during that time, but 8 ain't so bad.
Can we limit our free speech on this channel to politics and current gameplay? I don't feel comfortable talking about stuff like this and will get demonetized if you won't stop, Joe. That is, of course, if Donald didn't already do it for us with his rage tantrum.
Typical liberal wanting to censor everybody, including themselves. And it wasn't a rage tantrum, but rather a reasonable expression of frustration. It was an artistic choice. They can't demonetize us for art, can they?
Let's go with your version and ignore that it wasn't art, but a hissy fit. They very much can demonetize us for art. Of course they can.
Well, that's just some bullshit.
Let's go, honey. I got him. Beagle.
Eagle Joe, my worst shots are your best. Remember that, Donald.
I wouldn't say that. Have you seen some of his trick shots in the past?
Okay, dude, you don't need to call me out like that. I wanted to say my worst hole is your best at first, but it sounded horrible and I realized it just in time, so I quickly fixed that and hoped you wouldn't catch it.
I know the dude was demented as hell before November, but I think his mental capability got a little bit better after my historical win. I mean, yeah, he is still dumb as a rock, but he isn't stupid enough to not catch something like that. You gonna take that disrespect from him, Joe?
Hell no, I won't. Come over here, you nerd. Papa Joel turned you to a good boy real quick, believe you me.
You're drunk and Trump is riling you up, so chill the hell down, Joe, and shut up, Trump.
Yeah, whatever. Do we have any plans for some new series, by the way? I was thinking we could start that turmoil game. We could play that and drill, baby drill.
I mean, it isn't necessarily a bad idea. I remember Jacksepticeye playing it like 8 years ago. It's either going to miserably fail, like our Life is Strange viewership, or get some people nostalgic. We could try that next week.
Sounds good, and a nice shot, by the way. I can't say I'm too happy about that, though, seeing how far behind I am.
Hey, did anybody just see what the fuck happened? Dude, this map is glitched the hell out. I'm calling cheats. Barry is cheating on us. Barry is cheating in this game. You installed some cheats in that mouse, I am sure of that.
Dude, we are all playing on the same mouse.
Then you installed also some fingerprint sensors? Dude, I don't know, but what I do know is that you are in cahoots with this game. Pringer.
I ain't no conspiracy theorist, but with today's technology, it is a possibility.
Staying on this topic, nice work rizzing up that loomer shoddy Trump. I see that I teached you Riz properly.
Wait, what? Trump rizzed someone up?
Yeah, dude. He had that loomer chick with him in numerous instances.
Dude, what the hell? Don't you have a wife?
No comment.
You still have a shot at this game, Joe. Also, I want to appreciate how unique this map is. Like, I didn't even know some of these effects could be accomplished in this game. It's really impressive. I feel like I'm in a Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah, I smell you on that. It does have that cartoonish edge to it, like those Miles Morales movies. But I think it tries to be more like in Cyberpunk world.
You gotta hit it lighter, B-man. Look at that as an example.
Great example, dipshit.
No, he has a point. Did you see that bounce? It was dangerously close. If you were to make it bounce slightly earlier, it would go in instantly. Joe's route has a potential, but is riskier than just going the default route.
Yeah, and I can't afford any risky shortcuts at the moment, but you're welcome to try your luck and help cut me the deficit. In fact, I'd appreciate it very much.
I can afford one try. Besides, I was the lab rat, so it's kind of given that I won't be the best in this hole. I capitalized so much earlier that you possess no threat to me, like at all. Only person that is any kind of a threat is Drunk Joe, but if he tries anything, he will probably black out any moment now, because I swear he is on his last goddamn leg. Once he inevitably passes out during or after this shoot, he will be sleeping like a baby. Well, a baby that snores very loudly and drools like a fountain. Until the weekend rolls out, and for those who haven't watched part 1, and I recommend you go and see it right now in the top right corner, we are recording this on the first afternoon of 2025. Yeah, I know that it's weird to upload a video from the beginning of the year in the mid-January, but that's what we do on this channel. You probably remember the Halloween fiasco.
Damn, that's a lot of words.
The real fiasco was our gameplay this round. Like, what the fuck did we just do? We sold our shots in every possible way.
Let's just do some editing magic, and let's jump straight into the next hole.
Jump into a hole? Damn, you're a bit freaky, Barry, but Joe Dog never backs down from a challenge.
Last one for this episode. You ready, guys?
I still feel like Joe's cum sock that has been crusting since 1976, but nothing is impossible with some Gatorade and shitloads of caffeine, so please bring me 3 Red Bulls next time you visit the fridge, Barry. I think I got some left in there.
First of all, you're objectively wrong, because it's been crusting since 1968, actually, and I drank all the Red Bulls right after you blacked out to sober up a bit, before chugging 2 entire bottles of Everclear. And after some Red Bulls, it tastes even better.
And he is talking about a 190 proof. This fucking mutant consumed almost 2.5 pounds of pure ethanol in less than 5 minutes. By any laws of nature or any spiritual thing you want to believe in, he shouldn't be alive right now, but here he is talking and playing golf with us. I really am starting to question if Joe isn't some celestial being, because nothing seems to be able to kill him.
What a waste. If I was a celestial, I would conquer the entire universe, and this Dumbo can't even manage his household, let alone the freaking country.
It's not true. My Biden household is very well organized. Jill just stays in her cage all day if there is no event that we need to attend. Hunter is always somewhere doing his silly little crack stuff, and I do my thing, you know. Sometimes I speed run Barbie horse adventures, other times I watch some Jax films, but majority of time I consume copious amount of hentai.
Okay, and that would be enough for this episode. Damn it, Joe, you made me lose focus last round.
Nah, you just sound salty as hell. Own up to your mistakes and beat him square and fair, just like I did back in 2020.
Okay, first off, it's fair and square. And second of all, you didn't beat crap, old man. You lost by a landslide.
As much as I'd love to dominate Dirty Donnie, it wasn't so easy. It was actually really close as far as I remember.
Joey gets it, but I still didn't forgive you for those 100,000 magical votes that came out of nowhere at once.
Oh man.
Huh? Drop down? What does it mean?
It means you need to drop down your pants and get freaky with P. Joey immediately.
Did you just refer to yourself as P. Joey? Did he really do that, or am I just going crazy?
Yes, and now I regret that it didn't come to my mind earlier. Bro definitely was winning the twerk-offs.
Yep, I got some motion in my behind, but I think if Trump showed up in his tennis shorts, he could just walk and his scrumptious behind would do the rest. He would definitely be the main attraction and take over my throne as the king of AEC.
And what is that, Joe?
Ass Eater's clan.
That's totally disgusting. Why would you make such a gross assumption like that about your friend?
Not gonna lie though, Joey is kind of speaking my language now. I would definitely be on board with this organization, but you can introduce me later, Joe. Let's not get Brobamna in the know-how.
Seems like you really want to beat the record of most shots in one game. Ain't it right, Trump?
I already lost the game, so I might as well just go for it.
Definitely. But aside from that, I really appreciate how the whole map connects together. Like we are right beside the hole that we just finished. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I prefer to not stay beside the hole, but to just go in it raw. That's the Joester way.
My man.
You two are repulsive.
I don't know why you have to specify that we are responsive, but yeah, that's true.
Clean your fucking ears, Joe, because that is definitely not what he said.
Sorry. I always used to clean my ears every other month when there was a power outage in my home and I needed to quickly make a candle out of my earwax, but since I moved to White House, I didn't clean it once because if there's any power outage, a backup generator powers entire facility instantly. So there's no need to craft emergency Joe Dog patented ear candle.
What the fuck?
So you haven't cleaned your ears for 4 years? Dude, you really need to act on it because earwax can harden and cause your hear loss. And after it blocks your ear canal, then you can only go to doctor because there is no safe way to get it out once it becomes rock solid and you hardly can hear anything.
That is what makes you worried, him not cleaning his ears? Dude, I hardly clean my ears once a year, but this old man makes fucking candles out of his earwax. How dirty your ass has to be to produce enough earwax in 2 months to craft a fucking candle. Do you carry candle wicks around or what?
Earwax is closely related to cholesterol levels and dairy products. And Joe's cholesterol is higher than any human I know, and he eats cheese and drinks strawberry milk all the time, so that could explain this earwax situation he got going on.
I love me some cheese, what can I say? And oh yeah, to answer Donald's question, I just yank out my nose hair, and that works as a wick.
We can tell you love some cheese, Joe. We can tell.
Yeah. Even your dog's breath smells better than yours, Joe, and he licks his own balls and eats raw meat.
And who says I don't?
Joe, I already projectile vomited all over Barack New's shoes. Do you want to repeat?
I mean, that would be pretty cool if you threw up on his shoes again and he would be one Big Mac skinnier. So you basically can eat a Big Mac with no consequences now.
Holy shit, you're right. Okay, thanks for heads up. I'm gonna change my order from 4 to 5 Big Mac meals now.
You can't go a single hour without McDonald's even when you're hungover?
The fuck you mean, even when you're hungover? I'm gonna especially order McDonald's then, because it's the best hungover recovery meal you can possibly get. You get all the sodium to replenish those electrolytes in the fries, you get the sugar you need to get some energy in the soda, and you get the protein in meat to satiate your hunger and fuel your body for the next hour or two.
That kind of makes sense, but I always go for KFC. It just has that grease factor that helps. McDonald's just feels dry, and their burgers feel like I'm eating a cardboard sandwich, essentially.
The fuck you said about my beloved McDonald's? Go figure, you love KFC.
Why would you say it like that? You both like to stuff meat in your mouths, and that's perfectly fine. We are inclusive on this channel. But back to the recovery meals. I just fill myself up with ice cream, and that usually works pretty well. But sometimes I also like to get a bucket of mayonnaise, my cartoonishly huge pickle jar, and I just dip these suckers in the mayonnaise. Man, I used to spend nights watching Big Bang Theory and eating that while Sheldon said, "Bazinga."
Bazinga!
You watch that unfunny shit show? Man, I can understand watching Friends, but Big Bang Theory is a step too far, even for you, Joe.
I know, Barry, I know. That's why I recently made the switch to watch Young Sheldon exclusively, and man, it is phenomenal. That young boy sure knows his science stuff.
Yo, you can't be serious. We need to put you on some good series. Have you ever considered watching The Boys, or maybe even Fallout series if you're into the games?
There is a flat-out TV series. Holy shit, I need to check it out. Are they also flying through the windshield just like in the game when they crash really hard? What?
I said, Fallout, Joe, Fallout. Listen closely, why won't you? You gotta be kidding me. Why that stuff happens to me right after I slipped in one hole? That is kind of fishy, huh?
Yeah, fishy, just like Biden's mouth.
You all laugh at me, but that just means I am a muncher, so who's really winning, huh?
Hey, I think you can have your fishy-ass Sauron eye.
We need to really stop getting distracted by him. He is only getting away further and further.
Who's we? Buddy, I am already out of picture, so it's just you and Joe, and it's your responsibility to not be a fucking dumbass.
You know, calling me dumbass after that gameplay you offered in this game is insane, but whatever.
Getting 8 strokes on a par 4 hole is just, only you, Donald, only you.
I don't even want to play this game anymore. I'm just barely finishing these holes on autopilot to see how sober Barack is getting ran through by heavily drunk Joe.
Game is not over until last hole, you prick.
Bro really thinks he can win in 3 holes with 4-hit deficit. Haha.
That was the worst fucking fake laugh I have ever heard, you deformed Oompa Loompa looking ass. Now look at this shit. This is how you're supposed to play golf. What now? You still gonna be yapping that I don't have a chance to win it? My motto is yes we can. And it's that for a goddamn reason.
Okay, but you forgot that I still am playing Barry. I am not gonna give it up so easy.
Yeah, and that shot is actually very easy. I just slightly messed it up because I am not even trying anymore. You both just got lucky earlier, that's all.
And I messed it up because I had some kids, ice cream on my mind. You surely know how it is sometimes when you have a fog in your mind and it distracts you from whatever you are currently doing.
Joey's actually real as fuck with that. I remember once when I was coming back from McDonald's in my Rolls Royce, I was thinking about how to roast Obama administration today on my Twitter, and I got a bit distracted. So when I was driving near elementary school, I hit a speed bump going 120, but there was no speed bumps there. And next thing you know, there are some blood-covered backpacks on my hood. These fuckers owe me a new bumper too because it got dented with their stupid-ass heads.
Yeah, so ignoring that, we are level on shots now, Joe. This is a high-pressure game ending. It all comes down to our next shot, so we must be very careful with it.
Yeah, buddy, you forgot one real important aspect. His fossil ass is too stupid and too drunk to even get the concept of pressure, let alone feel it. He will play just like he played it all this time. It's all about how you will play it out. The pressure's all on you, buddy.
Am I tripping, or did he just... What the actual fuck? How am I supposed to win the game if he can just roll in the air like that? What the fuck was that rigging tactic?
Well, for starters, you could stop being thrash at the game, but yeah, that is none of my problem that the map is bugged out. Exploiting bugs you don't know about is not cheating, but occasional luck, which I will always be thankful for.
Yeah, no, fuck that. If Joe is going to lose because of that, I ain't ordering food for you, Obama.
Yeah, I don't care because Michelle made us dinner in the morning and we have roasted chicken with Greek zucchini salad waiting for us downstairs in the kitchen, so I won't be crying over not getting some greasy, empty in nutritional value food that is overpriced as well.
Why isn't that chicken deep fried? And what the hell even is Greek zucchini salad? We are in America. We eat American food in here. Yeah, I ain't no traitor, so you can count me out. I prefer to wait for my tasty McDonald's food to come in. The first order of the year is going to be the biggest one. And this year, I'm going to order the entire menu twice, and I can give you salads, since I hate this shit. And Joe can have most of the sauces that I'm not going to use and can get a Happy Meal.
You know, I'm always down for some Don sauce.
Oh, hell no, I changed my mind. You're only getting Happy Meals now.
I hope the toy will be Donald Trump action figure with detachable clothing. I always mention it in the mail to Santa Claus each year, but I never found it under the Christmas tree.
You know, it's moments like that when I regret that Cold War didn't escalate to World War III back in the 60s.
Oh man, I cannot mess it up now. I should just copy whatever Biden does, and I have a 100% chance at success.
And all your plan have gone to mud because you are going first. Lol.
Oh yeah? Then watch this. Oh man, come on, why didn't you fall down?
Look, my child, I will lead the way down. Just follow in my footsteps and you will stoop as low as Joe Dog does.
Let him cook. Let Joe cook. Well, shit. How are we going to settle it now?
Well, my suggestion would be to
keep your distance, 'cause right now I'm dangerous.
What the fuck? No, my suggestion would be to suggest how to settle this in the comments. How do these people even keep getting in this call? It's private.
Now get ready to watch this drive, fella.
Finally, we have another golf enthusiast in this VCA. Now, those liberals can get absolutely obliterated by real golfers like us.
I ain't doubting George's skill, but you are a whole nother story, Trump. First, prove yourself on the course and start winning some games. Then you can talk shit about us, but until then, just shut your trap and carry on with the game, man.
Don't know about the specific statistics, but I watched that Christmas game and it's been brutal to see both Joe and Obama get first place and you being miles behind them. For someone playing the game so much, you would expect to at least be competitive. And by the way, I'm still waiting for you two to settle the draw. You can't just leave it like that.
I know, I already told Barry that we should settle it in water polo, but he insists that we settle it in NBA 2K.
Obviously he did, to no one's surprise.
Okay, funny man. Then what is your suggestion? Go on, don't be shy.
As much as it hurts my golden American heart, FIFA did pretty well on our channel. And ever since that little guy Messi came to MLS, Americans have been crazy about it, so we might as well just do it that way.
All right, seems like I'm not so rusty after all, but really? You want to put them up against each other in that game again? Don't you remember how much Obama got plowed by Joey in Oval Office Cup? It seems like a very one-sided way to settle it.
Of course it is, but never mind that. What I was trying to say is that Obama got also railed by Joey in NBA 2K, so what is your point? Obama just sucks donkey ass in games, but we can give him a chance in soccer. We might give him the best team in the world.
That's Real Madrid or what? I don't really follow soccer, so I don't know who is the best right now. I mean, I could play Barcelona, but with Messi in it, it could work out.
You stupid. The best team in the world is, of course, Manchester United. Barron likes Arsenal, but that little shit still has a lot to learn about in-world.
Because your son, Barron, is a massive fan of my football team in
That's
London,
true.
Arsenal.
States,
Are you an Arsenal fan too?
Not particularly, no. But
don't kill the dream, Mr. President.
I have a friend who owns Manchester United, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but that's okay.
Not gonna lie, that is so cool to be saying around that you have a friend which casually owns something that's worth a couple of $1 billion. But haven't they been going through bad times recently? Whenever I hear something about Premier League, I always hear they are making fun about Manchester United, and I always hear songs and praises about Real Madrid. So I don't know if you are correct on this one.
Joe, stop throwing those bangers around because it's getting real now. And so what if they are going through some rough times? Every great product has its worst times. Just look at me. I'm the greatest person in history, aside from Jesus, of course. But that's besides the point. This sleepy fuck that just shoot a hole in one took away 4 years of presidency from me that I had to wait out, and that was the worst time of my life. But now my wealth has tripled and I became the most important person of centuries, so that's exactly what will happen with Manchester United. They will rise just like me and conquer the football world. Well, that's until Barron comes into Arsenal, because they already know they are about to get fucked when Trump is in their way.
And so does Stormy Daniels.
So what if she does? At least I banged some hot chick, unlike you. You have a clapped old ass, rickety ass, wrinkly Jill. Barack is with a man, and George has yet another old lady.
Now what the hell did you just call me? Are you really gonna let him talk that stuff about your wife, George Walker Bush?
I'm not that old yet. It's only Joey who is 800 years old.
Come on, man, I didn't even do nothing.
The last guy who called me a man is now sleeping on the couch and had passed out after I choked him up.
I already said I am sorry. Mike, please don't beat me up again.
What are you doing here, sweetie? I thought you were still at our ranch.
What the hell are you doing here? I don't remember letting you in my house.
Hey, don't talk like that to my wife, you tangerine-looking ass.
We are wives of past presidents. Do you think Secret Service wouldn't let us in? Anyway, we were here, get a coffee with Melania and gossip a bit, but we overheard the loud noises from this room, and this is what we heard when we came here.
It's not our fault that Trump is a fat fuck with no respect for anyone else but him.
Now leave this room. We are playing an important game right now. It's a game of honor and pride.
Of course. You know, we and Melania were planning to bake a cake for you guys to eat with us after playing, but now you are definitely not getting a single bite.
What? Why didn't you tell us earlier? I'm sorry, I apologize to you all.
Do you have no shame, you hypocritical, tweaking, fat sack of shit?
We'll think about it. Now, come on, ladies. We still haven't finished that crossword on today's paper.
That was unexpected. I thought Jill was out to buy some groceries.
I think we are fucked, guys. Well, not as fucked as Barack, after Michelle caught him lacking with Jennifer Aniston, but still, I need this cake.
Come on, dude, don't bring it up in here. It's not the right time or place, and I did not have any sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah, sure, bud. I don't blame you. Jen is a certified baddie, and you are married to a man for the past 30 years. I would do the same, Bomberman.
I don't know, that whole Friends show is unfunny, and I never understand what is going on. I prefer Penny from Big Bang Bazinga. She is way funnier and pretty than that boring Genula Pesbariston, or whatever the hell her name was.
Man, I don't understand it. How can you play so well to be winning the game all while speaking such mumbo jumbo out of your mouth? You got to have a Neuralink or whatever the shit from Elon Musk to control your hands, because there is no way in hell your demented mind is actually doing that by yourself.
Hell no, dude. Elon would never help that goofy ass dude. For one, he is my homeboy, and he also used to tweet shit daily on Biden when he was still in office.
Well, what the hell? My ball is already in the hole. Why is it still jumping?
Oh yeah, it happened to us already once. It's because there is water in this hole, so every click also affects every ball in the water for some reason. But don't worry, your score will not be affected by it. It will just be bouncing like that every click until we end this hole.
Aha, I jumped out of the hole.
It's usually the opposite way for me, but that's just me, you know?
We get it, you blob. At least we don't have to pay for that, and we don't have to air kiss our wives like you do. Imagine your wife not wanting to kiss you on the lips, even on the presidential inauguration. Now, that's just ridiculous.
What is even more ridiculous is the fact that Joey is like 3 handicap already. Now I'm starting to believe that he got his handicap down to a 6, just like he said back at the debate in June.
That is the biggest lie of all. Joe, I've seen your swing. I know your swing.
I still can't believe those two dinosaurs turned an actual presidential debate into an old man banter about their golf handicaps. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy golf as much as the next guy, but that was most definitely not the right place or time to discuss that.
You're just a month younger than me, Towers, so don't try to be all young and hip, because you will just end up being like Joe.
And we all know nobody wants that.
What the flippity frick, man? I thought we were friends.
Don't worry, Joe. All the libtards are like that. But don't worry, I will never do you like that, my brother.
Okay, now what the fuck is this? Is this the National Gaslight a Motherfucker Day? You literally started it?
I never said being Joe is a bad thing, which didn't mean I didn't mean it, but it also didn't mean I didn't mean it. So in fact, it did mean that I did mean it, but I not necessarily did.
The fuck?
Listen, man, I don't know myself. This shit sometimes just rolls off my tongue. Shit, call me Robert Downey Jr. the way I am freestyling these cold-ass lines.
Yes. Now, this is a tactic I am a big fan of. To confuse your enemy, you must confuse yourself first. Sun Tzu, The Art of War, page 46.
Did you just quoted a book? I thought the only things you read is very specific fanfics about us and hentai subtitles. What the fuck?
Leave it to Donald to get intimidated whenever someone mentions a book. You are really something else. Did you ever read a book in your life?
Nah, bro, I can't be bothered to waste my time on reading some book like a nerd. Why would I when I can make massive bands upon bands instead of doing it? Why would you even read a book when there are movies about all the big books and they convey the entire story? Why would I read the entire Hobbit book and spend 50 hours on it when I can just boot up Netflix or whatever streaming service it is on and watch it in 3 hours while I doom scroll my TikTok? By the way, how dare you fucking ban my doom scroll ass, you fossil? I had some trouble getting it back up and running in here, and you know I can't open Instagram Reels in public because it's pretty much a Call of Duty voice chat back in 2009 on Xbox Live. So
wait a moment. Did you just say, how dare you ban my doom scroll ass?
Yeah, I did. So what? Everyone misspeaks once in a while. I wanted to say app, but I replaced P with S on accident.
I think it'll be for the best if we just cut it here.
Big Papa Joey up for the win.
I gotta say, your start to this game was pretty impressive, but I don't think you will be able to keep up this level until the end of the game.
Of course he won't. Sleepy Joe will fall asleep halfway through the Met.
Oh, wow, I haven't heard that name for a while. You haven't called me Sleepy Joe for like, I don't know, 3 years? I don't even remember.
Absolutely no surprises there from this demented freak.
And who in the world flagged this hole as par 4? And I am literally set to do it in 2. And I didn't even do much of a scouting,
now watch
but
this
just
drive.
went with the flow.
What the hell was that, Bush? You ain't never beaten the TISM allegations.
Does he even have any? I ain't never heard someone accusing Georgie of being acoustic. In fact, I think you're the mustarded one in our group, and I ain't talking yellow.
In case of Donnie, it's more orange than anything.
What?
You both stopped developing brain after turning 5, and your only 2 brain cells are playing a never-ending game of hide and seek, except they both are hiding from each other.
Dan, that's a lot of words. But look, I'm better than Trump because I actually bounced off this log and went ahead instead of getting fully stopped by it. Looks like someone will be losing some more shots.
Yes, but you always could have done better. You could get it in 2 shots, only like I did, and you would be leading some more.
La la la, I'm still better than Trump Rump with that fat, good, old stacked dump.
Well, at least we're all better than Mr. Towers over there in the back.
Yeah, keep talking, Fatso, and we'll see where you end up on the scoreboard.
Definitely not on the bottom, as that's the place reserved just for you, Jenga Master. The only thing that feels off is that there is a certain old hag with just 1 move less in front of me, and I'm going to change it real fast and become the winner of this game.
Jenga Master? Really? You're about as original as Pepsi-Cola with your insults.
Hey, don't you disrespect Pepsi. It's definitely better than Coca-Cola, and don't even get me started on that goofy-ass Dr. Pepper. I tried to drink it to cure my HIV and herpes, and it didn't help. That's why I became a president, just for the free health care and all the classified treatments available only in the White House.
Coke is the best, and you can't deny it. Whether you're talking about drink or powder.
That is just not true. While I agree that the powder form is goated, there is no denying that Pepsi just clears every other soda, and especially Coke. When I crack open a Coke can and take a small sip, I instantly get my nasal passages ran through harder than Riley Reid when Mandingo's around. You just explode with all that carbonation in there. But after 10 minutes pass and you haven't finished it, it turns completely flat and it's terrible. And Pepsi just stays perfectly carbonated all the way through. It doesn't destroy your nostrils instantly. Only thing I can agree on is that sugar-free Coke is miles better than Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi feels like a generic brand soda, but the original is the best, and I'm not a diabetic ass. 2,000-pound, physically challenged person like Donald, so sugar is no enemy of mine. And I down about 10 cans each day
Oh my God, Joe, do you even realize how much sugar is in one can?
I don't know, a pinch and a half?
Oh, wow, you weren't even virtually close. Okay, so the daily sugar limit for adult mun by FDA is somewhere around 40 to 50 grams, and one classic can of original Pepsi Cola has 40, so one can is 40 grams, and times 10, it's almost a pound of added sugar per day. Joe, how the hell are you even still alive after spiking your blood with pound of sugar per day from Pepsi alone?
I'm just built different, Brody. Don't know what to tell you.
Well, Don is a man of many powers, so I am probably resistant to diabetes too. I just prefer Diet Coke because it tastes better than OG Coke or Coke Zero. It just has it all. No Coke Zero tanginess and no overcarbonation of original Coke. I heard that Bush also fucks with Diet Cola.
I was a huge fan of Diet Pepsi Cherry, but sadly it got discontinued. And then I tried out Pepsi Zero Cherry that was there to replace it, and it just didn't taste the same. It was really a disappointment. Not as much as Hunter is to Biden, but I wouldn't pick it before whiskey.
Would you fuck off, man? Hunter is a cool-ass kid that has all the baddies, and all the cool kids fuck with him too, and he throws the most lit parties with them and pulls off the best devious licks you ever heard of.
What the hell was that noise at the end? And no, just know, Joey, Hunter is 54 years old, so he is by no means a kid. He throws crack parties, and you even told us that multiple times in the recent past, is guilty of multiple charges of tax evasion, gun possession, and abusing drugs. And what are those devious licks you are talking about? Robbing a convenience store? For legal reasons, that's a joke, of course.
You're a pussy, Barry. If you're gonna say something, then say that shit with your chest and be your own fucking best friend. I mean, say that shit with your chest. Yeah, sorry, it just slipped out.
Oh yeah, I love Selena Gomez.
Our big macho men Trump listens to Ariana Grande? Huh, who would have thought? Hold up. I'm gonna call her because she has some beef with your anti-trans agenda about two genders.
That's fake news. I don't listen to that screeching, vile, anorexic Mariah Carey wannabe.
Is that so? Well, fuck you, you obese orange Cheeto puff pig. Let's be very clear. Queer and trans people were here before Donald Trump and will continue to be here after he's dead, hopefully soon enough.
What
Whether
the
or not you
hell?
want them to exist is secondary to the simple fact that they do. The sun does not care if you sing an executive order telling it to stop rising each morning. It just continues to rise.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I think she just recited whatever she posted on her IG stories after your inauguration speech, aside from that insult at the beginning. And I agree with her.
Can we take a moment to appreciate how close this game is? All the 4 places in scoreboard are separated by a single point each. Now that is a competitive match if I've seen one.
Those two liberal fuck-ups decided to change it, so who knows how it will look after this hole. One thing I know is that I will be on top because I don't have the Joe's amazing ability to fuck up the best run in Golf with Your Friends history in such a dumbass fashion.
This can't be real, right? I landed literally right next to the hole and it teleported me back to spawn. Whatever the developers are smoking, I hope it's the driest and non-THC strain of Mary Jane for that stupid ass bug in this shit game.
Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think whenever you touch the surface out of the bounds, it qualifies as a foul shot and you are teleported to the last place your ball was in and you bounced off the surface. That was out of bounds, so you got simply respawned.
You know what? This analyst has some logic behind it, so I can see it as an answer, I suppose. That doesn't change the fact that I am pissed as hell.
Are you? I thought you were not that old yet. If you want, you can borrow some of my diapers. They should be in Jill's purse on the kitchen table.
That's not what I said. Never mind, just keep on playing.
And so I will get the, oh, what the fuck is that about? That's just blatantly rigged. Huh?
It isn't. It's just you that's shit at the game, you blob of a man.
I got to admit, Joe really pulled off a miracle to not get completely overtaken by everybody. But I don't know what the fuck Obama been smoking on to completely destroy any chances of getting a serious place by wise and careful shots.
Man, shut your goofy ass up and pipe down. You always are the one to be talking the most shit, and at the end, you are either on the complete bottom or in the second place. Those who talk the most shit don't win shit. Don't you know that?
I wouldn't say that, Barry, because how would you explain 2016 and 2024 elections then? He talked as much shit as Kamala when I annoy her and she scolds me in the White Room.
Jesus almighty, I almost forgot about this entire White Room thing. Was it that secret room where she tortured you for every single gaffe you made, but you secretly liked it because for some weird-ass, kinky reason, and that's why you kept stumbling more and more every speech, even to the point of shitting yourself during D-Day remembrance event in France?
Distinguished guests, please welcome the Honorable Lloyd J. Austin.
So that was the reason for all the stare and bike incidents, and that's why you left our country in shambles, to satisfy your perverted fantasies. Jesus Christ, Joey, we really need to put you in some psych ward, ASAP. And I ain't talking Rocky.
You're stupid, George, and you fucked up my shot, too. Golfing etiquette is a thing, my dude.
Golfing etiquette applies to the real deal, and this is mini golf.
Nuh-uh, this is putt-putt golf.
That's the same thing, you brain-dead zombie. I wonder if it's better to send it full force or to let it drop down. I think dropping it down a floor will close the distance between me and hole.
Yep, you're definitely closer now. And who is smarter now, Donnie, you fat fuck?
Jesus, Joe, calm down, would you? It's just a game.
Let him be mad and let him stay mad. Maybe he will finally drop dead from heart attack or brain aneurysm, and then I will win it easy with no sweat on my back.
Nigga, you're so fat you would have sweat on your back naked in Alaska. You generate so much heat that you can replace Earth's core.
I mean, that is true. Have you heard my albums? I could power a goddamn city with that heat.
Wish death upon me. Everyone saying Russia, Russia, Russia. Fake news, no wonder no one trusts you. I don't bail, I won't see inside of cells.
Don't play dumb, you goddamned hippo. You know damn well what I meant.
Nice drive, W.
Thank you,
and
partner.
calling Donnie a hippo is a disservice to those animals. They are among the most dangerous animals on the earth. And they are built up mostly from muscle, which we all know Donnie isn't. The only thing common among them is very thick skin, since Donnie tanked a damn bullet and fist pumped his way out.
I don't get it. You are completely gone for like 90% of the time, but then you randomly get hyper intelligent for the most useless arguments ever? Like I just called them a hippo because they look fat.
I don't know. Sure, they can crush watermelons with their bite force, but can they crush a watermelon with a chokehold? If not, then they don't have enough aura to be compared to the mighty Don.
Not you again with this chokehold bullshit. Donald, your chokehold isn't some Kamehameha ultimate form, ultimate move that decimates everything in its way. It's a sloppily executed chokehold that works only because you always end up falling on the person you target, and that's what chokes them out, not the chokehold in itself.
That's what the fake news media wants you to think? I just do this to be more effective with less effort, because my ops always have their sights on me, and I can't be caught lacking in any moment at all.
Your ops? Bro, those guys were just a couple of psychos that tried to off you because of upcoming elections. Now, one is 6 feet under, and the second one is waiting for his trial still, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Holter Holly is now fired, and Secret Service is on their A game right now, since you are not the literal opponent of current president, but the commander-in-chief himself. I swear, those guys are like super soldiers. One time I slipped and was about to hit my head on the kitchen counter, but out of nowhere, this tall-ass dude just picked me up, and I am pretty sure I owe my life to him. I hope Patrick is still around here somewhere, but I've seen him recently.
Whatever. Become a member by clicking the join button and see you next video, peasants.
I just noticed how balanced this game is. There is a Democrat on the top and on the bottom, and 2 Republicans are perfectly in the middle with the same amount of points.
You're just saying that because you want to feel better about your 39 shots, don't you?
Well, maybe. Look, we have proved multiple times already how unpredictable this game is. How many times have someone come back from the dog bottom of the barrel to the second place or even top?
What is even that question? Do you want me to remember all of our 1.5-year-long series or carry around a folder with all the details about it? Get out of here with that malarkey, dude.
Hey, that's Biden word, and I never gave you permission to say it.
Joe, just because a word originated from Irish, it doesn't mean only you can say it.
What? But I made up that word. It's literally mine.
No, it isn't, you fuckwit. It got popular 20 years before you even got born. At least according to official papers, because in reality you are at least 300 years old.
And that's a low ball too.
Stop bullying me, you guys. You make me remember about the bullies that stole my lunch money every other day and calling me a bunch of different slurs just because I wore a t-shirt with Winnie the Pooh on it.
Damn! Those elementary school kids were ruthless back in the day. Now, the parents would sue the school and those kids would get kicked out immediately, as they should. But it's fault of their parents, though, because kids are kind of like a sponge. They just absorb all the patterns from their environment.
Kids? No. I'm talking about my college years in Delaware. What made you think that elementary school kids would call me a bunch of slurs? Dude, get your brain in the right place.
You wore a Winnie the Pooh t-shirt in your college days?
Yeah, they were right for beating you up. Unfortunately enough, you are Ike repellent. You are resistant to being a normal fucking human. And you are everything a person shouldn't be.
And you, along with George, are everything a golfer shouldn't be. What the hell were those shots?
They were none yet.
They were what?
They were none of your fucking business, Sir Miss Lot. If you're gonna serve some insults, you need to at least not suck absolute ass at the game. And you are miles behind us. I guess they were right when they said they hate us, because their anus...
Yeah, and we all are getting beaten by a guy wearing Winnie the Pooh merch in his college days. Who the hell are you to decide who is bad and who is good at the game?
Temporarily, Brock, temporarily. Just trust the process.
You don't present a strong enough case in this hole that I can tell you.
But some strong cases were presented against him in court a year ago. Ha ha ha.
This whole trial was fake news and election interference, and the whole world could see it. Finally, the people opened their eyes and chose someone that was set up to lose in every single way. They tried to cancel me, then they tried to send me to rotten jail, and then they tried to crop me, but I won. That's how it works.
Shut your goofy ass up already. You just keep yabbering on and on like, stop it. Yay, yo, won. I'm happy for you, but stop crying like a little baby for things that didn't happen. Yes, some psycho tried to crop you, but you turned your head. Twitter is a private company, so they could ban anybody they pleased, and you can only blame yourself for that trial. You just could not mess with Stormy Daniels. But just have a peaceful and healthy relationship with Melania. What, Melania didn't want it with you because she was pregnant? Well, that's too damn bad. But to resort to a porn actress and then pay hundreds of $1,000s to keep it a secret? That's low even for someone like you, Trump.
Exactly. Joe Dog is never ashamed of his deeds and always let Jill know who I sleep with loud and proudly. But then she'd just say, it's all okay, honey, now. Let's get you to bed. And sometimes I get really mad, so I get my brandy and...
You don't need to pay any hush money because people you sleep with are both unconscious, too young to be able to speak, or they are simply too ashamed of it so they never would spill it out. If you are a playboy like me, then it's hard for them to not boast about it.
That's what you say to yourself to cope with it? Well, I'm sorry to be the one breaking the news to you, but they just know you are loaded, so they sue you for some insane amount of money to drain your bank account, and it would be better if you lost this money. Even spending it all on designer clothes and supercars would be a better use than starting up multiple business ventures that all went bankrupt within a year.
And that's how I know I am dealing with a broke boy. Listen here, Abunga. In this business world, it's all about taking high risks. It's just like playing through a loss streak on League of Legends. You lose more and more, but then you lock the fuck in, and out of nowhere, you are suddenly in a promotion series to next rank. Higher the risk, higher the reward, buddy.
That example wasn't even close to what you were talking about, but I never get why all of rich guys use the same excuse for any failure. Higher the risk, higher the reward? That's textbook definition of gambling. Are we in such failed states that developers and entrepreneurs promote actual gambling as a way to success?
Of course. How do you think I made most of my money? I followed in the I followed in the footsteps of my idol XQC because I wanted to be rich like him, and I spend most of my presidential allowance in stake.com, and I'm still in talks with Kick CEO about a streaming contract with them. I sent him this channel as my portfolio, and he said that he will think about it if I invest at least 3 times the amount I already gambled on there. So I'm on my gambling grind.
No, Joe, stop it. That's how the Hollywood celebrity falls begin. Don't do it if you want to leave a good mark behind you. Also, think about your family.
Jill's net worth is $9 million, and that is without my assets. Hunter has a huge network of crack distribution, so he's also set, as he's a COO of the Cracky Boys Enterprises. And as for Ashley, Oh, I don't even know what she's doing, but she is just fine as she didn't speak a word to me for 6 years, so she doesn't need any help.
What the hell? How did you do that sound with your mouth? It sounded like a goddamn steam train whistle. For a moment, I thought someone was playing Red Dead Redemption nearby because of that.
He just fell out of bounds. It's our time to shine, boys. Let's all focus and give it all in this hole to get the most out of his failure.
Yannick is really praying for a homeboy downfall just to get a couple of points in that. That's tragic.
Nothing tragic about Biden falling down the drain as the game goes on. He is always losing his shit after cementing goes on for too long. See his performance in 2020 debate and compare that to the one in 2024. He just got bored because he got an attention span comparable to a young puppy with damn rabies.
That's kind of disturbing image to instill in someone's head, but strangely enough, I agree. But that doesn't change the fact that hoping for friends' downfall just to gain your own interest in the game is a real bitch move, and you both lost so much of my respect for this.
Oh no, I lost the respect from Barry the bitch. What will I do now with my life after gaining this catastrophal information?
Honestly, it's my fault that I didn't gain any advantage on this hole. Go for the win, Trump. You're the only person that has a chance at beating Joe at this point.
Why are you cheering for Trump? What would be wrong with Joe winning this map?
Aside from yours truly, I was cheering for you, Barry, but between Trump and Joe, I just can't get myself to choose Joey, you know? It just wouldn't feel right to me after hearing some of his rants.
That's nice of you. Thanks. But I'm just bored of this map already, and I hope Joe will be able to keep it up just for a couple more minutes. He deserves this win for keeping his composure and not losing his shit from the sheer pressure he had on himself from 3 guys chasing him for majority of the game.
3 guys behind him, huh? But that's the usual Friday for him. No wonder he does so well now. It's like putting a fish in the ocean.
I cannot disclose whether those allegations are true or not, but what I can say is that being with Barry in the office for 8 years was a really unique and eye-opening experience.
I'm sure the eyes weren't the only holes being opened in there. This old fart must have took all the PEDs there are. This performance cannot be fucking real. Like, how the fuck he keeps one-upping everybody else every time he takes a shot.
It's especially crazy when you realize that Don is also putting out a very good game as he is well on his way to finish with a 2-shot handicap, but Joe is just on another level tonight.
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. Thanks for the fun fact, G-Man.
Dude, don't even bring this name up in here. He, the one who shall not be named, scared me to the bones when I was a little kid, and I still have PTSD from him.
Okay, now you got me fucked up. Explain to me how the fuck did a character introduced in 1998 got you scared as a little kid when you were pushing your late 50s?
There are a few survivors of your personal Holocaust who would like the chance to meet the man responsible for the total annihilation of their race.
What?
I can't be sure when it comes down to Joe, but it sounds like some shit G-Man would say, so he was probably quoting him, but I didn't play the game in God knows how long.
Look who decided to show up at the last minute of the party. Nice try, Barry, but it's too late.
How many times do I have to repeat the same line to you, you fucking yeehaw maniac? Don't bring up his name in here. I don't want him to pop out from under the desk in the middle of the match.
Don't worry. The only one popping up from under the desk would be Monica Lewinsky, but Bill is not in here, so no one is hiding in there.
I just cannot help but to notice that our established best trick shotter is the only person left without a hole-in-one in this map. Yet, oh, how the tables have turned. But at least you are going for a handicap, so I still respect the level.
Fuck. We're almost at the end of the game and we didn't do a plug yet. You know, the badges and custom emojis are still there in the membership program. And we have some real cheap-ass options in there. And even the lowest tier for like $2 or something has all the emojis and badges included. So yeah, feel free to check it out if you have free $2 to spend a month. And if you cannot afford it, then close the YouTube app you are currently on and go earn some money, because what the fuck are you doing with your life if you don't have the financial freedom of $2 fucking a month?
We have literal teens watching this. How are they going to earn money? People don't have to pay us if they don't want to, even if they are millionaires. Why you're always so rude to our audience?
I see what he is doing. He's trying to develop Stockholm Syndrome in them, and I can respect it. I did the same in Jill, and those relationships are the best kind of relationships.
And Obama would definitely know a thing or two about it with his linebacker of a husband. Domestic violence in that household is going sicko mode.
The fuck? What did I do to you, motherfucker, to deserve this disrespect? You dish out these roasts on me on the daily basis, like every day it's a hate-on Obama day.
Just like you dished out those bombs to the orphans in Yemen.
Oh my God, Joe with absolutely no regard for human life with the tactical nuke.
Grow the hell up, you two. Y'all are acting like some damn toddlers or worse.
If Trump grew up some more, he would look like Aunt Marge in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, after Harry inflated her ass.
It sounds like Drive O'Clock, ain't it right, fellas?
Nah, Bushy boy, it's 5 p.m. actually, so you're wrong.
It's time for Trump to dunk all over you pests.
This time I selected a cartoonish and bright colored map, so it should be a walk in the park and enjoyment to just play the game. I wonder if Biden wins again. If he does, then I might buy him a lifetime supply of Dairy Queen sundaes.
So you will be buying sundaes for like a week? Yeah, not a big bet if you ask me.
Well, the good thing is that no one is asking you then. You've been saying that Joe is 2 days away from dying for like 2 years, and you see him still standing, so just shut the hell up. Because Joe has a real shot at outliving you, considering your diet consists of 90% saturated fats and 10% of carbs in form of pure sugar.
Exactly. And my super healthy Wild Joey primal diet consists of 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of the will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Remember and Joey don't belong in one sentence. They go together about as well as Obama administration and Yemen.
Don't get me wrong, I also had some fun in Yemen, but this greedy fuck took every drone and bomb I had, doubled it, and unleashed it on Yemen.
Then you went on to serve worst slop ever to our kids in schools.
And got us Obamacare, which spiked up taxes like Trump's blood sugar levels.
Why won't you all do me a favor and shut the hell up, huh? Focus on your problems rather than focusing on mine? I am the most loved president of 21st century, while you all are hated by the majority of this country.
You don't say, Barry? You know what, partner? I bet you if I announced that I'm running for president in 2028, I would win the primaries without trying and then went on to win general election.
The hell happened to you, Tex? Why you just suddenly sound like your balls shrink to the size of Joe's brain?
Oh shit, I think I actually had a bind set up to switch from my headset mic to webcam and vice versa, and I think I had the webcam mic on all the time. My bad, guys?
Only person here to have balls as big as my big mega mind brain is me.
Tumors don't count, though.
Okay, see, you're just not playing fair now.
It's to be expected from Joe, but you, George, you spent so much on golf course, yet you can only get a bogey? Come on, buddy, you have this.
Okay, this is messed up. We all sound different now. Can somebody tell me what the hell just happened?
Hypothetically speaking, let's say for the sake of the argument that I would be able to break the fourth wall and explain the sudden shift in the voices of all the characters.
Dude, what the hell? Why would you break down my fourth wall? My house would collapse.
I'm not gonna get to the details. Let's just ignore it for the rest of the video, and if anyone is interested in why the hell that happened, I'm sending you to the description or comment section whenever the editor will want to post the answer. Ben out.
It's really weird. I really believe that if you spend enough time with a person, you will become friends, or at the very least, tolerate them. That's what happened over here with Joe. But whenever Ben hops in the call, I just want to punch him in the gut with all of the mighty Trump force. Just Mike Tyson his ass.
That punch was promised to him 2,000 years ago.
Now, come on, that wasn't
Now
nice.
we're gonna get canceled.
Barry, how many times do I and Donald have to say jokes like that to finally bang in your head that we can't get canceled? People would suck us off to be cussed at by us, and Joe Dog respects it because I used to pay for such services back in the day. Those high school brats get it done.
It wouldn't make it normal, but at least please tell me that you are talking about a 12th grade.
We know him too well, Obama. If he was talking about someone from grade 12, then it would be a student that skipped at least 4 grades.
Wouldn't that student be like 12 years old?
Barry, don't ask too many questions or you'll end up like Mike.
Mike who?
My cock.
Ha! Nice one, my special buddy got his ass.
Mike Ock, truly a legend. I haven't heard this name in years.
Can you guys stop repeating this name? You're all like 20 years older than me, and hearing this from you is really disgusting. It's like letting a stray poop-eating dog lick your face.
That poop-eating complaint only works when it comes to Joe. I soak myself in jacuzzi every single day after a hard day of grinding in League of Legends and spray myself generously with Creed Viking because I ball like that and I am a warrior that cannot be stopped. And I suppose George has a regular shower routine and also uses fragrance that is not Axe for Men, so you really are off the mark with this roast, dude.
Don't knock it until you try it.
If it was Margot Robbie, then I'd consider it, so it's kind of hypocritical of me, but with your disgusting ass, I know you're probably talking about some underage mid-girl, you senile freak.
Nah, dude, Jennifer Aniston is where it's at. Like, dude, she is so fine.
Oh my God, so the rumors were true. You two are dating. Joe, get Michelle in this VC, because my laptop is a bit bloated, so it lags when I alt-tab out a game.
Your fat ass is also bloated and it lags when you walk.
The fuck you said to me?
Nothing. I'll add her right now. Just let me find the add button. Oh wait, no, I need to find the Discord app first. Oh, it's here. Let me.
How does one get confused so much to the point where instead of adding a person to the call, he's clicking the leave button?
Joe serves as a constant reminder to never leave senile people without caretakers because that's what happens. Can any of you just remove his roles before he wreaks any more havoc and bring him in?
Don't look at me. I need to scope out how you guys do it and lock in because I can't afford to waste those precious shots at the start of the game.
Jesus, dude, you don't need to blow my fucking eardrums off. It was merely a question. Do it one more time, and I'm going to take away your roles instead.
Now, guys, why don't we just all relax and restart the conversation? How about that?
Nah, fuck that. You're just saying that to make us forget what you said about Jennifer Aniston and to not bring Big Mike in here. But joke's on you because me and Jenga Master over here might be not that much younger, but we are surely not as senile and dementia-ridden as Diaper Boy.
You really are a piece of hypocritical crap. We all know you rock those extra padding diapers too. Everyone saw the pic of you playing tennis in those big bunda shorts and all the other pictures that Joe once accidentally shared with on Google Drive when he gave me access to the Goon folder because he thought it would add my spicy photos to the folder. And it was very creepy, but also very funny at the same time.
Ew. Did Joe really have pictures of Donald in that folder? That's repulsing.
Well, I know I have a scrumptious behind, and let me tell you, chicks dig that. Why do you think I sleep facing the other way when I'm sleeping with Melania?
Melania actually sleeping with you is probably happening like once every other year, but she's probably telling you to do that to not smell your stinky-ass Big Mac breath all night long. I even saw your tongue, and you really need to invest in a tongue scraper because that shit is whiter than your actual teeth.
At least my nose canals aren't all clogged with white powder like in case of Poo Poo Boy that left the call recently.
Yeah, if you are the first president to not abuse coke, then I am the first Chinese president of United States.
Yeah, your ass might as well be. That would explain why you were ruining this country for 8 years straight when in office. But no, you are the first Kenyan to ever serve as the president of this beautiful country, not Chinese.
And that's how the fans' favorite get the lead.
Ha 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 ha. Nice one, Bushman. Oh shit, you're for real, dude. You're nowhere close to being fans' favorite. I am the main character. MAGA people are the most successful people just because they eat anything I serve.
I don't know about that. Whenever I see the whole MAGA community, it just looks like some kind of a cult whenever they show up.
Shut your trap, partners. I'm adding Joe back and Michelle too.
What happened? I clicked a funny call button to call Michael. Micheline O'Block Robinson, the sister of Obama, but then I couldn't hear you, so I clicked on the voice options and there was an option called Crispy. And I think it was going to order me some Krispy Kreme, and unfortunately it didn't order me none, but at least I can hear you guys now.
So I guess that explains the weird mic then. But Michelle, we have your man-wife over here drooling over Jennifer Aniston. He even gone as far as to say he would eat up her poop.
What the hell, Donald? Don't be a damn snitch. No, Michelle, I know it sounds weird, but it was taken out of context, and I would never dare to think about other women like that.
No, I heard enough. You have been binge-watching that stupid Friends show lately, and this is the reason. Have fun sleeping in the cage for next 3 months.
Oh, come on, man. Why you had to snitch on our friend Barry? That's not nice at all.
Why you had to add her to the call with this fat fuck, George? You know he was planning something devious up there in his brain, clogged with all the fat.
You know, Barry, it's not all that bad. You know, Jill was lately behaving well, so she got an upgrade, and now she is not sleeping in the cage, but on the couch, so I can give you her cage pillow and blanket to make you more comfy in there. I would never need it for me because I enjoy the pain of sore back so much it just makes me want to bust with how good it feels. But that is just the Joe dog. I wouldn't expect a vanilla boy like you to understand.
Thank you, Joe, but I think I'll pass on that. I lately bought a couple of those really soft memory foam pillows, and I'll just get my yoga mat in there to not have my spine aching on the floor.
It would probably be hard to wash off that smell of deadness from that pillow and blanket too, so it would be better off to sleep butt naked on the Philadelphia street than to cover yourself with that blanket. It's kind of like that strat in The Walking Dead where they cover their bodies with zombie guts and blood to walk through zombie hordes.
Sorry, Bushy. I was trying to help you get to the other side because I want that fat-ass Trump to lose for kicking me out of the call.
You kicked yourself out, you fucking lunatic. You got confused and clicked the wrong button. I just can't stand your demented ass sometimes. You know, I feel like we rewinded back in time and got our 2023 Joe back. Like he is just so restarted today. It's unbelievable. I know he isn't the brightest one, but he wasn't that dumb in God knows how long.
And that's how Obama gets it done. Oh, and I guess Joe does so as well. Huh, nice one, Joe. I feel confident Trumpy ain't gonna be holding up well by the whole 10.
Whole 10? Why are you so specific?
I feel like I'm watching Battle of Mid all over again, like the one in 1942.
Shut your trap, partner, because even after such a bad performance, I'm still above you in the standings. But Trump definitely doesn't have luck on his side today.
That's because I am actually doing my work as a president, and I've done more good things for this country than Joe did past the last 4 years. And newsflash, it can be tiring a bit.
I think it has more to do with the fact that you're the oldest elected president ever in history of our country, so the fatigue will be hitting you harder and faster than before.
That's what she said. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Grow up, Joe.
It's not true. I wasn't that tired of my first term because I was mainly just becoming president to watch all the alien footage and visit the Area 51 to play GTA 6 early.
Wait, they have GTA 6 in there? Dude, I thought there were just some aliens, so I never bothered to go there. Can you send it to me, pretty please? I want to prepare myself for GTA 6 online beforehand.
They never told you? Oh yeah, it's probably for the best since you would probably stream yourself playing the game, knowing how you act like unsupervised child. But don't worry, my special buddy. I'm pretty sure even you would be able to play GTA 6 with your old shriveled ass, since it's coming out later this year, and I'm betting it will be either the end of September or beginning of October, seeing as that's the most popular time for games to release.
After this game, I'm dusting out my PlayStation 2 from the attic, grabbing GTA Vice City and going to get in CRT TV from Joe because I'm pretty sure he told me lately that he is still using them because of low latency or some other bullshit like that.
What? If you take my monitor, then how am I supposed to game?
I wonder where that portal teleports you. And sorry, Joe, but I assume you have more than one monitor at your house.
I'm gonna find out. Oh, darn it.
Of course I have more than one. I have 5 monitors at my desk, but every one is important. 2 main ones are merged into one big display. The frames are not a big deal because even my Jeep Willie have a frame in the middle of windshield. The one above them is on a shelf and I need it to have show speed streams playing whenever he streams and when not. Then Kai Cenat. 4th one is a smaller one and I just use it to play Subway, Surfers, gameplay, just so I can stay invested when watching a movie. And 5th one is actually behind me and I just use it as my music hub and I switch playlists on YouTube and play music videos there.
What the fuck do you mean behind you? How does your setup even looks like? Is your desk surrounding you 360 or what? I just can't visualize what you just described.
But you surely can visualize me making even more of a lead for myself with this par right here.
I've came back from worse lows, don't you worry, Barack.
That's actually true. He bankrupted every single casino he built. He lost to Joe back in 2020, lost the court case, lost nearly all the golf games on this channel so far, and he even lost the—
Shut the hell up. I didn't ask for a fucking list. I just said that I am a very resilient warrior that doesn't give up.
It just sounds like being an expert and losing to me.
You lost your couch privileges today and game is not yet done, so you are already at the top of the list there, bud. I'm gonna show you all, you losers. And that's how Don does it. Suck it up, Bomberman.
Don't leave Joey out of some good sucking.
What the fuck?
I don't know why you're hyping it up to be more than what it is. You fucked up in the beginning and you only managed to score a par, so you've done the same as me, but you have a way worse score overall, so it isn't beneficial to you in any way.
Hold up. He has 28 points more than you because there is an upside arrow, meaning he is at the top, and there are 18 holes left. If my calculations are correct, it means you only have to score 15 points more in each hole to catch up to him, Barry.
What?
Leave it, dude. Having a genuine conversation with Cleverbot is easier than trying to understand what is going on in that pea-sized, dementia-ridden brain of his. I tried many times, but each time I did not succeed.
Cleverbot looked pretty darn clever. I mean, it's literally in his name for crying out loud. He is obviously levels above my intelligence because he is a damn AI language model that costed over 15,000 pesos to make.
Joe, please call Jill in to bring you some of your pills because you mistaken Cleverbot for ChatGPT.
And isn't 15,000 pesos like $20 on a good day?
You know, I pay my gardeners and maids in their home currency and cash to make them think they get a lot of money from me, so I actually know currency exchange rates, and 15,000 pesos is closer to $1,000 than 20. I would say it's like 800 bucks on a good day.
Come on, get over that, you darn ball. Damn it, I was so close.
I also was very close all evening long when we had our debate last year with Donnie, and that is actually why I performed like I did. You know, it's hard to think when all the blood flows from your brain to that furniture-sized package, and I ain't talking Amazon.
Only furniture size you are packing is a fucking candle holder.
Are you really ignoring what he just said?
Just like I said earlier, you just ignore the things he says and you will live a happy life being oblivious to all of his antics, just like he is oblivious to his fucking environment and real world in general.
Oblivious. Oh man, I love that game. We should make a series out of it. We would make a dark elf named Bo Jiden, and he will be the best warrior out there. He will be able to cast spells, such as casting amnesia to other person and a sleep spell that makes someone sleep for 8 hours and not wake up by any external factors at all for his own gain.
Absolutely wild what you're referring to as usual, but are there even spells such as this in Oblivion? I don't remember them, but that might be because I played through Oblivion only once when it came out and never again because it's kind of boring and has lazy mechanics.
Hating on a masterpiece like Oblivion can be only done by Trump, I swear, dude. But no, there is a paralyzed spell though, so he might be referring to that. And other ones he probably seen in some other games, and he just combined those two together.
Fuck yeah,
into
that's
one
how you
thing
get
in
an
his
eagle,
head.
you bitch. How's that for closing the deficit, Obama, huh?
That was a good one because you legitimately got some progress going on, but just for calling me a bitch, for no reason, I hope you will finish the game at the last place, you rude prick.
Yeah, and I am like one shot behind you, so I don't really see why you got so excited for a solid shot at best.
I also noticed that this is 6th hole in this map, so our cutoff point for part 1. Remember guys, subscribe to not miss any banger from our side, click the like button, and by the way, notice how it glowed when I said that? It's a fun feature I discovered recently, but yeah, shout out to my bro, OMG, it's Birdman Archive, because he's a goated member of Obamacare program, which I invite you to join if you want to support us with $5 a month. There are some fun emojis to use, but other than that, see you this Thursday.
Wait, we need to finish our shots first.
Relax, Joe. There is no rush. It's not like we have a set broadcast length, like we're on TV or something.
Wait, what? So we're not on TV?
Oh my fuck.
I don't think I have won any recent game of golf, so it's a nice change of pace to actually be leading for once.
I'm just 1 point away from you, though, so don't take that lead for granted, partner.
And you have the king of comebacks behind, so watch your back.
I would be worried more about my back if I was in your place. You have Joe right up there.
Ah, shit, you're right.
Oh, no. Any time we had a hole like this, it always was a hot mess and solely dependent on luck.
Yeah, it's not even worth watching, to be honest, so let's just get to the scoreboard. Well, shit. I guess Donald wasn't lying about his clutch comeback, but we're not even halfway done with the map. So there's a lot more you need to do to overcome that deficit.
It's just 4 points, Barry. It's like 2 bad holes in this game.
Whoa, if you ask me, there are no bad holes.
Disgusting ass.
Giggity!
You are honestly even worse than Quagmire.
Quagmire at least waited until Meg was 18 and you just went right ahead on that island.
He did? Oh man, and I thought Quagmire was my favorite character.
You should be erased from the face of earth for your crimes against humanity, you abomination not meant to roam freely.
And would you look who's at the top right now? My drive is unbeatable.
Your putt game is ass though.
And we're playing putt-putt golf, so you will lose. What the hell is this? Oh, I know. It's that golden snitch thing-a-jig that you play in that rugby on Roombas in that little boy movies where he has that lighting on his forehead.
Are you trying to say Harry Potter?
Exactly, Harry Putt-Putt. That's where the name Putt-Putt Golf came from.
Your brain is more scrambled today than ever, Joe. What the hell are you on about?
What do you mean? I was just talking about my favorite sport.
How can your favorite sport be the fictional one when you literally have countless baseball pitches and golf courses around US?
Oh wow, it's really? Damn it. Well, it's really hard to control this.
What do you mean, Georgie? How can it be fictional if I literally seen how they play it in the movies? They got it on camera and we don't have the fields for them because it must be a local UK thing just like cricket, you know?
Oh man, I should have gone for the stronger darn it!
I know the feeling all too well, my man.
Now get ready to see the masterclass your reigning supreme leader will pull off with these wings.
Supreme? Oh man, I absolutely love Supreme. That Hoodie Juice World had during that freestyle session was sick. I wonder what he wears now.
The same thing all your childhood friends wear now. A suit that is half eaten by maggots, 6 feet deep underground in a casket.
Huh, that's weird. Why would he do that?
Because he died, Joe. In fact, he died almost a year before you got to beat Don in the 2020 election.
Oh shit, word? Damn then fly high, my man Jaw. You was a real G, my N-word?
What did you just say, Joe?
And who the fuck is Jaw? Now it's time for round 2 of flying. I will be showing you the blueprints for it, so better be careful.
It's the most straightforward shot so far. You just have to drive that shit and wait until your next turn.
Prove it then!
All right, partner, now watch this drive.
Oh my God, he said the thing.
Most straightforward shot, you said, huh?
Screw off, Donald. That was bullcrap, and you know it. The map literally bugged out.
Booger ain't too bad, right, guys?
1, it's a bogey. Booger is what you scoop out of your nose and eat. And 2, you need to actually get it in the hole with 1 shot above bar to get a bogey. You senile fuck.
Now let's take a step back. Golf, much like life, is not about the shots you miss, but about the ones you learn from. Because at the end of the day, it's not about where the ball lands, but about the journey it takes to get there.
The hell does that even mean, man?
It means you suck, Joe.
10 strokes. That's pretty impressive, Joe, but you still have a lot to learn from the edge maxer like me. I personally can take even 15.
Okay, dude, now that's enough.
Okay, what the hell is this course? Who designed this? A bunch of ancient losers with no style. I mean, look around. It's all statues, temples, some weird-ass breaks between the course, and this is not a golf course. This is a fucking museum for nerds.
It's not that bad, man.
Not that bad? Joe, this is the worst golf course I've ever seen. It's actually like offensive to me. Do you know how much better my courses are? It's not even close. This is the equivalent of putting together a golf course at a Dollar Tree parking lot with a bunch of cars and shopping carts.
It's golf, man. What more do you need?
What more do I need? I need quality. I need excellence. At Trump National, we don't have this third world tier nonsense. My course is perfect. They are pristine. The fairways are smoother than your bald head. No bumps, no cracks, nothing but perfection.
You know, Don, I actually played one of your courses once. Pretty good, but $10 for a bottle of water?
Listen, it's luxury water, George. It's the best water. Imported, purified, touched by angels. Unlike the tap water they probably have at this shithole course, which probably smells like Biden's basement.
Hey, that's not true. The kids in my basement have a shower cabin and a lot of baby shampoo.
And let me tell you something else. The staff at my courses, the best 5-star service. You step onto my course and they treat you like a king.
So let me get this straight. Your whole argument is that your golf courses are better because the grass is greener and you upcharge everything?
No, my argument is that my golf courses are better because they are the best. The very best. Everybody says so. The best architects, the best landscapes. If God plays golf, he plays at Trump National.
You're sure about that?
100%. I actually talked to him the other day. He loves my courses. Okay, this course is rigged. I'm calling for a recount.
Dude, that's not how putt-putt golf works.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. Okay, what the hell is going on? This course is horrible. I have lost more balls here than Bill lost interns.
Jesus.
Oh, here we go. Watch this, guys. The most powerful man in the world. About to miss a shot a toddler could make.
You don't get it, man. I see the angles. I feel the geometry. Back in '82, me and Corn Pop played putt-putt golf behind the 7-Eleven. You ever calculate a parabola mid-air, Jack? You ever see the soul of a ball?
Joe, just hit it.
Did it go in?
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Guy's got the motor skills of a dying mule.
That's what I want you to think, Jack.
You know, Joe, sometimes in life you just gotta accept that you're bad at things.
Huh?
That was an incredible shot. Honestly, maybe the best shot of my career. People are talking about it.
It went straight out the bounds, man.
No, it was strategic. Set up my next shot beautifully. It's called thinking ahead. Something you guys wouldn't understand.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Look, all I'm saying is a sandwich is not a meal. It's a snack. A little something to hold you over. It's pathetic. A loser's food.
You dumb bastard, a sandwich is absolutely a meal. You get your bread, your meat, maybe a little lettuce, some cheese. It's balanced, man.
Oh, wow. Bread and cheese? You just described prison food, Joe.
Wait, hold on. If a sandwich ain't a meal, then what the hell is a burger?
Completely different. Burgers have weight. They have substance. You ever see someone proud to eat a sandwich? No, you don't. But a burger? That's American. That's power.
This might be the dumbest conversation we've ever had.
No, I need to get to the bottom of this. So what if I put a burger in between 2 slices of white bread? Is that still a burger or does it become a sandwich?
That's a crime is what it is.
He's got a point, Joe. That's unholy.
Guys, it really doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters. This is about truth.
No, this is about standards, Joe. Standards. The kind of thing you wouldn't understand because you eat like a broke college student.
Okay, but What about a sub?
That's a half meal. Better than a sandwich, but still weak. If you have to hold it with two hands, now we're talking.
That's bullshit, man. A sandwich can be huge.
You ever see someone sit down at a restaurant and proudly order a turkey sandwich? No, because no real man eats a sandwich by choice.
I eat sandwiches.
Exactly.
You are an actual child.
Now watch this comeback I'm about to pull off. 5 shots and 6 holes, something the world has never seen, and everybody will tell me that this is the best comeback ever and they never seen someone play golf so good.
You always say that, yet you finish bottom of the barrel or in the second worst spot. Put your money where your mouth is.
He will put a disgusting fish from McDonald's where his mouth is because he always order that yucky, gross sandwich.
You just don't know good food and nutrition, and it shows, you skeleton. Fish is like the best food for athletes. There is a reason why all the athletes be eating their fish like that. And McDonald's is perfectly tailored for the sports lifestyle. And that's what media doesn't want you to know. And they put out fake news that McDonald's is unhealthy. You know, there is a reason why I ordered 1,000 of McDonald's burgers to the White House when Tigers became the champions in 2019. They needed to be ready for the next season, so that diet was really important.
You know, you are a really great troll. I got to give it to you because for a moment there, you made me think, if you really believe that,
What the fuck was that shot, Bush? And what do you mean, Obama?
Oh my God.
Now look, oh, what was that? Oh, never mind that. Now look at this shot.
Oh, wow. He actually didn't shit the bed this time. Congrats, Joe, but you're still going to finish this game in the last place. I don't know what to tell you, bud.
There is a 6-shot difference between the first and the last place in our game. I really don't think it's a game where being last currently is crossing someone off, and he definitely can get at least third or second in this game. We just all need to focus because no place is safe.
Say what you want, but I ain't giving up that first place partner.
Then make a good shot because you must keep up the good form.
Sure thing. Here you go. I hate those bouncy surfaces. In real golf, grass is grass and the ball doesn't bounce off it like it's in a trampoline park. We should play some PGA Tour instead and have some actual golf action.
I agree. We should bring out the real deal and play on the most beautiful and critically acclaimed Trump golf courses.
You gotta be shitting me.
Excuse me, I was talking and you interrupted me. That was really rude and you're a nasty person for that. But the real question is, what do we pick for the first episode? One of the courses in Scotland to have somewhere to get wasted of the scotch right after. Or in Florida to encounter some alligators and push Joe in the water to give them something to chew on and finally get rid of that lunatic. Or we can also go to the local golf course in Washington, D.C. because it's like 30 minutes away from here.
Why would it matter that it's 30 minutes drive there if it's in a video game? You really don't make sense. And I don't even think that EA would include your sorry-ass courses, especially considering your statements about Canada.
And if you push Joe in the water, you would contaminate the entire water pool. And if it would be a river that has access to the ocean or a really big lake, then we would have a disaster on our hand the size of Chernobyl with the amounts of land contaminated with just toxic, vile waste.
What was bad about what I had to say about Canada, Barry? I was just saying that we should get rid of the imaginary line and that it was meant to be and would only work as 51st state. And then off mic, I said that we should erase all the French names and then maybe even nuke France, but that was just an afterthought.
You only say that because France's Secretary Justin Timberlake rizzed up Melania, you loser.
Joe, you're thinking of Justin Trudeau and he has nothing to do with France. He was Canada's prime minister for 10 years, but he isn't even in office now, so I don't know why are you even thinking about him.
And nobody rizzed up Melania besides me. That's what fake news wants you to believe. Let me guess, CNN told you that one?
Yes, there were pictures.
Was that a stroke?
I definitely had a stroke or two earlier today in my bed, but not right now.
These holes are getting weirder and weirder every time. I think we should consider to make someone else find a map for us because Barry sucks ass at this.
Donald the sore loser strikes again. Do you ever get tired of whining this much about things that are really not important and bring nothing of value to your life?
That's exactly why I'm complaining. If I were to find a map, I would find the best, the very best map that would bring so much value to anyone's life, you couldn't believe it. Tremendous value. Even Joe would find a purpose in his life after playing the map that I would find. Even better if it were PGA and we would be actually playing on Trump course.
I mean, Joe did accomplish pretty much everything a man could ask for in a politician's career. Being president is quite literally the peak of this career, so I don't think he really needs to find any purpose to live for at the age of 82, and he will be just fine resting and having some fun while he still can.
I'm still trying to get Millie Bobby Brown to answer my DM. I sent her on Facebook, so there's still an objective in my life.
Gross. Isn't she like 13?
No, but who the hell uses Facebook in this day and age?
I do.
What an old fart.
Look who's talking. You're the same age as George, and in fact, you're even 1 month older. And what's wrong with Facebook? I don't personally use it, but it always looked like a solid platform.
What's wrong with it? Seriously? Dude, it's a platform that's reserved for the people like Joe, and 99% of accounts on the site are either inactive for the past decade or are bots, so don't even bother checking it out. Only great social media platforms are X, and the best of them all is, of course, the Truth Social.
Truth Social? Seriously? I've been there one time out of curiosity, and you just made botched clone of Twitter. I'm even surprised your ass haven't gotten sued by them, because every part of design is stolen straight from them, but you changed some colors and logos, and that's about it.
Suing someone over letting people practice their First Amendment however they please? Yeah, that's the most liberal shit I heard.
Honestly, if you only follow the big media accounts and you don't like the amount of bots X has, then Truth Social is a solid alternative since the design is literally the same, so you won't have a hard time adjusting to it.
That's a horrible argument. Holy crap.
Dude, like, where am I even supposed to hit? Nah, fuck that game. Can we play something else already, like some Worms, GTA, or Wolfenstein? Anything would be better in all honesty.
Honesty, but I can't find it anywhere in stores. I was looking for it for the past 2 weeks, and I can't find a single bottle.
And how does Honest Tea relate? Oh, okay, I see what you did there.
That pun was ass as hell, and Coca-Cola Company discontinued Honest Tea brand 3 years ago, and that's why your dumbass can't find it anywhere.
This mofo really knows everything about sugar-filled drinks and fast food.
A walking encyclopedia of junk news.
At least I'm not a walking junkie, unlike Joseph.
But one could make the argument that you're a walking pile of trash. All my friends say this.
Joe, those underage liberals from the high school don't count as your friends. They are your love interests. And that's a completely different thing.
But lovers are meant to be their best friends, quite literally, no?
What in the Herbert from Family Guy is going on?
Yes, Joe, that is very true. I'm proud of you. Go and get them, but remember to hug them for long enough for everybody to notice at the public mall at your next date, all right?
Nuh-uh, you ain't getting me with that anymore. I once did that, and I ended up on this girl Instagram story with the text saying, "This creep tried to touch me, but the joke is really on her because I am heavy into degradation." So when I came home and saw this, I instantly got to work, and then I went on her IG profile to see her photos, and then I said...
Stop! Just please, for the love of everything, stop saying these things on our videos. Nobody wants to hear it, my guy.
Now, I want to hear it, and I find it quite amusing, to be honest.
I don't condemn it, but I can see why people got into membership of this channel for him. We cannot replace him. We cannot...
Whenever I hear him talk, I wonder if all of his dialogue isn't something that Seth MacFarlane wrote for a skit in Family Guy with Herbert the Pervert, but then I see what the fuck he does at the parties that he attends with me, and I realize that it's just how he is in real life.
Now watch this putt, fellas. I ain't that rusty, huh?
I hate to be that guy, but you just fell behind me in the standings, George.
Relax, I'll catch up to you. It's just 1 point, and you're bound to screw it up under pressure.
What was that stray for?
You're my best bud, and I know you all too well, Barry. I know how you are.
Oh, damn. Thanks, George. That's actually really nice to hear from someone.
Can you two take it to the private room? I ain't trying to have a full-blown sausage party in my office.
Actually, I think I'd like for you two to stay here. The sexual tension is insane with you two.
What the fuck? I don't have enough fuel to reach the hole.
Then just fill up the tank. Are you stupid or something? I thought you lowered the gas prices.
They are fucking lower. The gas average is like $3.15 now, so shut the hell up. You drove them up to $5 in your term.
Your prices wars are cute, but my gas prices were at $1.06, so you are all not even close to the gas prices under the greatest Republican president of 21st century. Yours truly.
Greatest at playing XL-sized Jenga, if anything.
Donald!
At least I'm not actually XL-sized myself, unlike a certain other Republican president from 21st century.
Whoa, this is kind of weird, but hey, as long as it doesn't throw me off course, I'm good with it because I need everything to beat you losers.
We are not losers. You are a loser. You are a sucker, Donnie, you fat-ass bitch.
Oh, wow.
One more outburst like that and I'm locking you in a cage.
What is up with you guys in cages? You are talking about them really frequently, and maybe it's just my old wired mind, but that just seems like some fetish only Joe would be okay with, so it's kind of weird hearing it coming from you, Trump.
I'm pretty sure there is a page in the contract we sign when we become president that is dedicated to the punishment cage, so I wouldn't get back on some whiskey on Laura's watch because she seems like the dominant one between you two.
And just like I said, buddy, you folded under pressure, and it's an almost guaranteed win for me. I just have to not do anything too crazy, and it's done
I just want to point out that George and Obama in that order had 9 and 11 shots on hole 12. So I'm not suggesting anything, but I'm not suggesting anything, if you know what I mean.
Oh, shut the hell up, you orange turd. You had 14 shots on a par 3 hole, so I don't want to hear any smart remarks from your sorry ass.
Oh, ha, 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 ha. Barry called Trumpy Dumpy a orange turd because he is orange and he looked like a turd. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, man, that's a good old knee slapper right there.
At least I don't smell like a turd just like you do. My brain power is getting fucking drained by this intelligence buster in the form of an incompetent, old, half-rotten bag of bones. My very complex, ultra-powerful genius brain needs really a lot of food to fuel it. And I burned like 1,000 calories during this video just from hearing this dumb fuck mumbling out loud trying to get his sentences out. I need to order some Chick-fil-A.
Donald?
What's good, B-Man?
It's Sunday.
Okay, and?
Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday if you haven't noticed already.
Fuck! Okay, then I'll grab something in the great McDonald's drive-thru on my way home.
Don't you ever get tired from stuffing your mouth with the same fast food chain every single day?
You see, it's just like New York-style pizzas. Some things are just too goated to get tired of eating them.
I don't agree. I think Chicago deep dish just clears when it comes to pizza.
You dumb bitch! How foolish can you be to call deep dish a pizza? This is a pizza-flavored pie is what deep dish is. It's a blasphemy that would get you burned on a cross if you were to ever cross Italian border. Sicilian people already have you on their hit list, just like Hillary has Donald on her hit list.
Wait,
you
what?
should be punished for your actions against humanity, you cruel pizza killer. You made a caricature from pizza.
And I think that about did it. So what else do we do other than shout out our goated members? I want to shout out K31 owner, and I agree with his last comment that he left under our video, telling that he hopes more people will join this club. And I hope so too, my friend. I hope so too.
It was not the result I hoped for, but I'm happy that my bro won it. And I didn't forget you. OMG, it's Birdman Archive. You're still the realest G around.
Go suck him off. Why won't you, Obama?
Fuck off, you spray-tanned man-child.
And I want to shout out Jacob Bowling. You get a big Biden kiss on your lips from me.
And that's one member less.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now, or Barack will go get the oil with his drones.